And we are live. Hello, everybody. I've got a fun show today. Hopefully, we've done some preparation on it. So, what we're going to do right off the top is we're going to talk about the panelists. I'm going to start with Tobin, go around the horn to Bill. Tell us who you are and where can people find you. Tobin first.
I am very active on YouTube mostly. You can find me on my YouTube channel with my name that is there on my on the corner of the screen. And I like to make music. My wife and I, Kendra, we make music, and right now we're in the process of making videos and things at this moment. Yeah, come check us out.
Godless Granny.
I'm Godless Granny. I also am a YouTuber. I've got a channel that does mostly anti-theism, but I'm also a transparent, so I do a lot of transgender issues, legal issues, LGBTQ issues. I've got a video that I finished and posted to my patrons last night, so it will go public probably an hour or so after the show is over. And that's a response to Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro talking about the new Canada Bill C4.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Were you on my panel a few weeks ago where we talked about we responded to Jordan Peterson's claims? You were one of them, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Oh, yeah, we just did that pretty recently. I think it was sometime in December. It was an all-female panel. I didn't know if you were on it or not, but I collected probably 20 or 30 of Jordan Peterson's famous controversial claims, and then we just talked about it. It was a good show, though. Purple Rhymes with Orange.
Yeah, mostly I just do casual chats with friends. I theme them after obscure holidays I find on the internet, but we usually don't stay on topic for more than a few minutes. And then we just ramble together for several hours. I do that every Wednesday at noon and every Thursday at 10 p.m. Central Time. And then I pop up a lot on shows on the Shills channel. Mostly the main Shills show that's on Saturday nights at 6. Where they find things like Flat Earth and a lot of bad science videos on the internet, and we make fun of them.
Awesome. Oh, thanks, Math Pig. I think he's posting everyone's YouTube link. So you'll see that in the live chat. Just don't wait until the end of the show. Just jump over there and subscribe to all these fine folks first, and then come back. All right, Bill Cluck, next.
Hey, I'm Bill, co-founder along with James Walker of the Atheist Christian Book Club. You can look it up, Atheist Christian Book Club, no spaces, or Atheist Christian Book Club, Bart Ehrman. We just had him on a couple months ago, and by far our most successful video. We had like 10,000 views. Bart is a professor of New Testament at University of North Carolina. He writes the textbooks for the universities throughout the country. And I just thought it was one of our best because it had a lot of good information on variants, New Testament scholarship, and so forth. And our book club meets the second Thursday, I think. You'll see it if you just Google it, of every month. And we are Christians and atheists, and we pick an atheist book one month, a Christian book the next, and we try to be as unbiased as possible and look at the other person's point of view. Jim's been a member for like 5 years and been a real integral part of the book club. He's been great. He actually, we did his book. What was the book you?
It was the second one. It was that one that we did the video series. It was that Ass Pain 89 episode. I turned it into a video series. Yeah, Granny knows, Tobin knows, Perp knows. Yeah.
So we enjoyed it. So anyway, that's our deal. Yeah.
Awesome. So Math Pig put in Tobin's channel because I missed it in the description section. I will fix that after the show, I promise. Remind me, Tobin. Everyone else, you'll find their channels in the description section. Okay. We're going to jump right into it. I'm not going to explain deductive reasoning. I'm not going to explain inductive reasoning or abductive reasoning. You probably never heard of abductive, but that's what we're going to be using today. All I'm going to say is inductive reasoning is what you think Sherlock does. And it's not. That is the most, in fact, you can't, if you use true deductive reasoning, you can't be wrong. It follows pure logic. It's a 100% chance of being right. So that's not what Sherlock uses. He doesn't even use inductive reasoning, which is still pretty sure it's based on some deductive reasoning, but there's some inferences in inductive reasoning. What we're using today is abductive reasoning. That's what Sherlock uses. That what a lot of detectives use. It's somewhere between a gut feeling and a hunch to I'm pretty damn sure this happened. It's somewhere in there. It's very educated guesses based on what we see. The chance of being wrong, pretty high. But if you get a hit, like today, you guys are going to see someone's going to get a hit on something in the room, and they're going to see something else, and they're going to get a hit, and they're going to get both of those confirmed by that person. And then you can use synergy to make those two hits and draw another conclusion on those two hits, so you can synergize. And that's how Sherlock does it. He sees a little bit of mustard on a collar, and he sees a little bit of clay on a shoe. He puts them together. He knows that clay is from this part of town, this park, and this mustard's from this deli. And he knows he can triangulate and he can pinpoint where you were that afternoon. That's kind of, abductive reasoning. Okay, so the rules real quick. We're not going to take turns. I'm going to I got 15 photos. I'm going to put the first one up, screen share the first one. The panel is going to just blurt out some guesses, just blurt out. Everyone's got a pad of paper and a pen. So if that picture is yours, panelists, stay quiet for as long as you want. Let them make guesses, but be writing down what they're saying so you can go back and confirm or deny what they're saying. Then you can reveal yourself at any time. That'll give them more to go on. Like once Tobin identifies himself, oh, this is my photo. Now you know it's Tobin's. Now you can make even more guesses based on how well you know Tobin, so you can just blurt out the guesses in the live chat. The panelists, this doesn't apply to you. Well, you know what? It applies to everyone. Screw it. The five of us will vote at the end of the show on who is the most engaged and who got the most good guesses. And it's purely subjective. We're going to just vote on who it was in the live chat or another panelist. Whoever we determine wins is going to get an Atheist Edge t-shirt. You send me your t-shirt size and your address, and I'll send that to you. Okay. So
heck yeah.
Yeah. It's 15 photos. If we don't get through them all, no big deal. So this is going to be the first, hopefully, of many. This will be a separate playlist on my channel. I really enjoyed this shit. I've been doing it on full disclosure. I've been doing it on the internet on another group for quite a while, several years. So not to say I'm good at it.
I've done it quite a bit with other channels. In fact, I've actually figured out where a couple of people live because they did videos while driving in their car.
That's another thing.
I picked up stuff
I'm new
because
to
of the
this.
towns I had driven through.
Let me remind you all, if something in the live chat is too personal or something we ask you, a little too personal, a little too close to the bone, no big deal. Just say pass. It's no big deal. Just, it might be your income is the first thing that comes to mind. If you don't want to talk about how much you make, if you want to talk about your sexuality, if we see something that you might be asexual and you don't really feel like that's something I don't want to go, okay, we're not going to talk about it. So let me give you some ideas. Personality type, sex, gender, sexual proclivity, sexual expression, career, income, location, nationality, marital status, relationship status, hobbies, activities, interests, education, fitness level, hygiene, grooming, diet, age, and of course, this is Atheist Ed, so can't leave out religion, whatever religion or lack thereof. All right, those are the big ones to look out for, but anything that comes to your mind. All right, here we go. Screen share on the first one. Can you all see that pretty well?
Yes.
Now, at any point, ask me and I will zoom in on something specific if I have that ability. I think I have that ability.
Well, being into paleontology, the first thing I see is some kind of an animal skull in the bottom right corner there.
Let's zoom into that. You guys can see that okay? Okay. You guys just blurt out what I'm going to be writing these down. So,
This is like the West, huh? There's like
that skull. What did you said it was some sort of animal skull, right?
Yeah, definitely a predator, something like a dog or a bear. I'm not that great with them.
Okay.
Crystal
Anyone
ball.
else?
I can't tell if that crystal ball is got something in the middle of it or if it's just a plain crystal, but that coupled with the Madonna up above makes me think of maybe this is a person who's into some kind of spiritualism or or is
Ooh,
married
yeah.
to someone to spiritualism?
Be more specific on the spiritualism.
Well, the Madonna would point me to someone that's Catholic, but the crystal would point me to something that's more mystic.
Yeah, there's a definite Native American vibe to a lot of the stuff here.
You guys are off to a great start. I love this. You're Godless Granny. You basically got it all. There's one little key aspect, though. Maybe there's some other stuff in here that's a giveaway on the religion or the spirituality.
There's something in the picture, but I can't tell what the picture
Which
is
one?
of. The
This
one
one
in the
over here?
lower, yeah, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that looked to me like it was, like someone in a Native American dress with a spear.
What does it say on there? Increase and
Oh,
Perspective?
Yeah, that's
pepperescence. It
I
looks
don't know.
almost like, what is this, Hebrew? That's not Hebrew, is it?
I can't tell.
I can't see it either. It's kind of not a super high res photo. This is family photos inside it, or is that a part of the
A dragon.
poster?
Yeah, it looks like a collage.
But it looks like it's a collage print. Not those photos are not just put on there; they're part of the print, right? Almost like a
I don't
cult.
know.
The person also has a lot of artificial plants in there.
How can you tell
Or-
these are artificial?
Well, the blue in the vase there, that's either dried or artificial. There's no soil or anything in there for that to be being kept alive.
yeah, and that
Alright.
brightest green one in the middle did have a bit of a plastic sheen to it.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Well, how about the piece? Does that say anything?
What
That
does
to
it?
me would be age, kind of hippie, kind of
Yeah.
60s, and the shalom underneath it.
They look like they might be a little out there, a little liberal, a little cutting edge, not the most conservative person.
What was that? Okay, Bill, you said liberal, and okay. Look under the piece. What else
The
does it say?
shalom.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's more of the spiritualism.
Yeah, so it is definitely a mix of different religious, spiritual traditions. Like Granny said earlier, that, maybe they have a partner who is of a very different religion.
What's
Oh,
the green thing above the lamp?
one second. I'll zoom in a second. I'm checking the live chat, see what they're saying. Anyone's? Oh, the Pope. Oh, wait. No, I don't think. True Tech is not talking about the photo, I don't think. Okay, so back to the photo. And what'd you say? The green thing up top?
Oh yeah,
That's a Virgin
yeah.
Mary, right?
that's
Yeah, it's
definitely
the Madonna.
the Madonna.
But look look right here.
The moon.
I'm going to tell you guys now, that's a huge hint right there.
That's a cool
this
looking
yours, Jim?
insect on the wall too.
I guess it's time to reveal. This is none of us know this person. This is from that group that I'm involved with, but I've written down enough that I know basically all the questions you guys could ask, and I can confirm or deny them based on this anonymous person.
The picture way at the top with the crown on top, is that
Oh,
another spiritual thing, or is that a royalty thing? I can't tell.
No,
what that
that's
is.
a crown.
it strikes me as another thing that would be kind of a Catholic reference.
Yeah.
okay. Let's
Is there a
let's go down
person
the
in the
list.
center of it?
Was it now?
Is there a person in the center of the medallion?
Yes, it looks like royalty.
I thought it might be
Maybe
a
or
depiction of
Victorian.
Jesus. I couldn't quite tell. But no, it looks female.
Let's go down the list of the things I know about the owner of this section of room. Okay, let's take a stab at the age first, because I know the age of this person. So based on what age would you assign them?
55 to 65.
Yeah, I'd say someone in their 50s at least.
I agree.
Anyone else?
I agree with them
Tobin,
both.
Bill? All right.
35.
Bill's the closest. This person is 33. So
Oh,
would
you
you say
kidding?
Yeah, 33.
Wow.
Would you say this person is would you say they're a penny pincher or they like spending money?
I think they're
Spending money.
fairly frugal.
Perp, you got it. A thrifter and a coupon clipper. Income level, poverty line, middle of the road, wealthy.
They got to be
Old
doing
money,
better
new
than
money,
middle class.
inheritance. What was it?
Got to be doing better than middle class.
Right off the
No.
bat, I'm thinking the wood
No,
panels. It's
I think it's somebody middle class who's just,
Mhm.
very, again, very frugal about their money, that they don't spend on anything unnecessary.
Have you guys ever seen wood paneling like that in something that wasn't a double wide trailer? I'm not
Yes.
trying to be disparaging, but
Yeah, I have.
or
Yeah.
a very much older house, like a 70s style house that hasn't
I
been
was going to say,
renovated.
we had it in my living room growing up in the 70s.
Yeah, it was popular in rec
70s.
rooms in the 70s.
All right, this is a recent picture though, so I screaming double wide trailer to me. Anyone else?
Yeah, the ceiling molding does too.
Okay,
It is
yeah,
funny you said that, because I did wind up living in a trailer from the late 60s that was the panel they had in the living room.
So to reveal, they are barely above the poverty line.
Oh.
Are they single, married, in a relationship?
Married.
Anyone
Single.
else? Well, I guess there were some other alternatives, but yeah, you're right, Bill is single. Female or male? And you can go
Male.
with gender expression or
Female all the way.
biological.
Female.
Female and cisgender, correct. Location in the world. Where in the world is this probably?
Out in the west of
Yeah,
America.
American Southwest, I would think.
Midwest. You guys are close. Midwest. Hey, I can't look. I got this photo up and I'm not looking at the live chat. So if someone can just volunteer to kind of look at the live chat, and if any guesses on there, throw them out here too. Or just mention them. If anyone guesses in the live chat, just add those to the mix. Okay, we're on religion now. So we got tons of clues. So let's nail down what religion this woman is.
Catholic.
Catholic,
I'm gonna
but what?
Baptist.
I'm going to say
Baptist,
liberal
okay.
Catholic.
Liberal Catholic.
I think it's somebody who may have been raised Catholic and is more questioning their spirituality now.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I think, the closest. She is a green witch. She practices Wicca.
God.
Yeah. So I guess all the Jewish and the Catholicism, I think, and the crystal ball. So there's some astrology. Oh, next one is she's a big astrology proponent. She's a Cancer. She even goes so far as to say she's a Cancer sun, Taurus moon, and Libra rising. Now, I'll tell you, just by looking at this, there are some definite hints as to what she does for a living. So let's think about that.
Waitress.
Interior decorator.
Who's looking at the live chat for me so I can bounce off?
I am actually looking at the
Okay,
live
awesome.
chat right now.
Okay. A waitress. What else we got?
No, I really don't see anything that,
I don't either.
seems to say anything about a vocation.
I can't mute. You guys are going to hear me cough. I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry. On
Teresa
the screen,
says store clerk. I'm saying interior decorator.
interior decorator. That's closer than waitress. She's a florist. She buys and sells,
Wow.
and online she sells dried and artificial and actual plants online. Buys and
Oh.
sells and delivers. Now is there a Rococo? Am I saying that right? Rococo waif painting. Where's that at? Rococo waif painting. Someone identified that and they got a hit on it. And they saw the Rococo waif painting. Maybe it's this one down here. Do you see my cursor?
Mhm.
Might be this one down here, I'm thinking. And that someone got a hit on that and asked her, "Are you a fan of Shelley and Byron?" And she said, "Yes." How the hell did you know that? And so this is, I guess, the style of painting from the time of Shelley and Byron, Lord Byron and not Percy Shelley, Mary Shelley. That's Frankenstein. Well, anyway, is that Victorian era, right? And
Yeah,
there's a
Mary Shelley
masquerade.
was the author of Frankenstein.
Yeah, there's a masquerade print somewhere. It's got to be this one over here. The masquerade print was a fan of Gothic art. Got that right. Gothic romance, 18th and 19th century history. She's a fan of. And this is a corner of her bedroom, and that's all I've got on this photo. Great job, guys. Nothing in the live chat. We're going to go on to the next one. Oh wait. Okay. All right. So we got a person in here now. Oh, I don't know if any cameras are turned off right now. All right.
More
So-
importantly, we've got a puppo.
And a dog. Yeah. All right. Let's start fresh.
Is it a
This is
dachshund?
a dachshund, yes.
I've actually been saying that from one of my chats. We should just, instead of everybody's avatars, just put their cats on there and see how long it takes people to figure out which cat is who.
Right. Now I can play this one because I have no prior information except I know who this is. So I don't know his age. I know what he does for a living, so I'm gonna leave that out. But I'm gonna guess on this one as well. I'm gonna say you're renting. It's an apartment. So if you're listening right now, be writing that down so you can confirm or deny it later. You're probably renting. I don't know. You can put holes in the walls. Well, I bet the landlord allows you to put holes in as long as you cover them up. It looks like maybe you just moved in. I see some sacks. Maybe you moved in recently within the last year or two. No, a year.
Actually, you know that carpentry on the baseboard right there, like doing that bullnose corner like that. That's generally found in houses. I've done that work.
Oh, not crown molding, the base work.
The baseboards, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you think it's he's got a mortgage on this place? Okay.
The
Possibly.
painting on the wall looks homemade. It looks like somebody in the house made that.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
definitely.
professional. Yeah.
I'm just going to reiterate again. If this is you, be writing down all these guesses so you can confirm or deny them later. What was it? One more time, Kelly.
I said the painting on the wall does not look professional. It looks like somebody there painted it, possibly, one of this person's kids or this person
Well,
himself.
it also looks like there's a very large stack of canvases
Right.
laying under the light switch. So yes, I think the person there is painting these themselves.
hmm
Oh, yes. Now I feel dumb for not even noticing that. But yes, they're very right-brained, very artistic.
And there's a
creative.
lot of frames there in the background. It looks like he's wanting to frame these at some point.
Well, they even stretch their own canvases. It takes some work to do that.
How do you notice that? Is there a stretcher somewhere? How do
Oh,
you
well,
stretch
no.
canvas?
If there's bare frame, then
Oh,
you got to take it to that next step if you want to use it, right?
right. Look right here. Spray paint. That looks like a
Well,
jewelry
I was
box.
trying
Is
to
that
see exactly
gesso?
what that can was. I couldn't quite tell. It doesn't look like paint, but
Is it that
I don't
clear
think
finish?
that pink coat is his. I think he lives with a female.
If the owner of this photo heard that, write that down. In this
although
bag
I,
here.
I would say it's like they very recently moved in because they don't have many of the things hung up yet.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's in this bag? Is that alcohol? Is that wine or bourbon or brandy?
No clue. It's
That
too
looks
hard
like
to-
alcohol, 3 of them. And they're taking it on the road. Like they have a large social network. They have a lot of friends. They go places to maybe not party, but for gatherings. That's what I'm guessing. That's dice. And those are dice, aren't they? Right here in this box. Is that dice?
I can't tell. The image is too small here.
No, that's not dice.
There we go.
That might be jewelry.
I'm not sure what's in all those plastic bags.
Oh,
This
that's a dead
person
guy. Okay, I
definitely
know what
thinks
he
it's
does.
his projects.
I know what one of his businesses are, and I know what those plastic bags are for, but I'll let you guys guess.
It does look like a couple of display boxes right behind him.
Good.
And
good.
again, I'm wondering if maybe that's what the business is about. Is do they like make these little jewelry boxes?
You're on a very hot. You're very, very warm, Purple. Okay. It might be time for you to come in and reveal yourself, and then we can bounce the rest of the. You can confirm and deny what we said so far, and then we'll ask more questions. You can confirm.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I didn't kill somebody because you guys are amazing. Just amazing.
We're just getting started. There's so much more in this.
Whoa.
Photo.
I mean,
We
you
haven't gotten
guessed-
to your age, your religion. Well, we already know
Oh,
that.
you guessed
you
just
did your
about
plugs.
everything right. We took a sip and paint class about 6 months ago. So we went on this painting binge, and obviously we're not professionals. We're just amateurs, although Teresa sold a few paintings herself.
Oh,
and
Kelly got that right because who do you live with? A female? Yes.
Yeah, Teresa. And she's actually been here a few years, but we took the pictures down and put our pictures that we painted up. And you were 100% right on the wine. We're big wine drinkers. We drink wine every day. We like nice wine. And you were right on the cases. We do shows where we sell a few rings and stuff and sports stuff. And what else were they right on?
And it is an apartment, not a house.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
It's an older apartment complex.
Now,
And
just
here's
for the
Fritz.
record, I didn't know that prior to this. There's
yeah,
another
just
bot in the live
amazing.
chat, guys. If someone with a wrench can boot that bot. Oh, also someone made on the last photo. Someone made a comment, a guess. The Madonna in that last photo looked like a skeleton Madonna. That would be more supporting evidence of that the pagan or the Wicca or something Gothic. So that was good. Okay, what else in here? I don't know your age, Bill. I'm going to guess your age. You're under 60. I'm going to guess that.
No, I'm 67.
Damn it. Well,
And
we
I'm
should have let some more people
Kind of
guess.
retired, and
Okay.
we're like the ultimate starving artist. We're not making any money on these paintings, but we just did it for fun. It's like if you've never been to any of these things, you drink wine, you bring a bottle of wine, you drink it. And I had the worst picture of the group, but then I started watching YouTube videos, which are very helpful because you can go along and paint different things. And we bought another thing you guys got right. We bought a slew of canvases and just started seeing the background. And we actually, they're not stretched. We do not stretch. We got these from Hobby Lobby, and the frames in the background I bought from one of my framer friends, but we never got around to framing it. So yeah, just amazing your abductive reasoning here.
Is that a rescue dog?
I asked Teresa, it's her dog.
No, he's not. I've had him for 13 years.
Oh boy. Now I will say, I think, now correct me if I'm wrong. I know one of your jobs is you build collector's items, basically sports figures, and you put a frame around them, or
Yeah, we just sell sports
and then
pictures.
you sell them out of your van at sporting events and stuff. So
We
the
don't-
plastic bags would be what you
Yeah.
hold your memorabilia in.
Yeah, the rings in, and we make
Yep.
them into pictures. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
So,
Any
yeah,
other
just
guesses,
amazing.
guys? Anything else? Oh, you're not wearing socks. Does that give anything away, guys? Not wearing socks.
really.
I never wear socks, and I never tie my shoelaces. People go, "You better tie your shoelaces." I'm very carefree.
Religion. Now he's a co-founder of the Atheist and Christian Book Club, but that doesn't necessarily give anything away. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it could be the Christian part, or it could be the atheist part. I didn't.
Yeah, I
say
don't
that.
really see any religious symbols there.
I would go with atheist just for that reason because there's nothing religious there.
Yeah.
That's
I
correct.
was
you're
trying
right,
to get a better look at the paper bags there, as that may give away like what region of the country he lives in if I could figure out what
Oh,
store
yeah,
they were
let's-
from.
Oh, good point.
Bill, you mind us guessing exactly
No, go
where you
ahead.
live? Okay. Can you guys? That's as much as I can zoom in. This looks like
Yeah,
Whole
I don't
Foods,
recognize
maybe?
those, so
This looks
apparently
like one of
something
those
that's
Whole
not in
Foods
my
type
area.
or Trader Joe's type bag, right? Recyclable.
Was that Trader Joe's?
I don't know exactly what city you live in, but I know you're in Dallas somewhere.
Yeah, that's right, Dallas. And we do go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and Central Market all the time. So it's probably, good guess on the Trader Joe's and
Awesome.
just recognizing the package is really.
Oh, look at this. This is probably Teresa's jacket too, or sweatshirt. So
No,
that would be
actually,
a good
Bill's
giveaway.
Kansas City. Oh, the pink one. Yeah, that's mine.
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't even
mentioned that.
notice that. Kelly, is that what tipped you off that he lives with a
Right,
female?
right.
Ah, okay. And you guys are not married.
No,
And
it's her
you've been
apartment.
living. It's her apartment.
Yeah, I was living out of a hotel and I was homeless, and she brought me in
Oh wow.
through the
Okay.
kindness of her
So you're
heart.
the rescue.
Yes,
You're the
ultimate rescue. I've been here about a year now.
We've got an intro for the show now. Thank you. Okay, next one. This is going to be.
Thanks.
Oh, that's going to be Bill again. We're going to skip that. We're going to go to C1.
Well, show one of my paintings real quick.
That's mine.
That's
what
hers.
it is.
Yeah.
This one right here.
That's
Yeah.
where I was playing around one day.
Okay. Okay. Now I have to. It's not letting me. Oh, I see. Now, this is another view of the
Yeah, that's
house
my painting on the wall there.
on this
If
one
you
right
zoom
here.
in, right here. Well, both of them.
Oh, I see. Okay. And you're taking a class on that. Oh, is that a Bible down there? Another thing is Bill is a hardcore atheist, but he knows the Bible better than anyone at that book club. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's if you guys want to read the best bullet against Christianity, Dale Allison's book, Jesus Christ, Apocalyptic Prophet
That's
of the
the
New
book that's in that picture.
Millenarian. Because even though he's a Christian, he admits Jesus was wrong, which is just terribly insightful. And he's very liberal. So, I always throw that in Christians' faces because here's, the ultimate scholar, Dale Allison. I don't know if I've recommended that to you, Jim. That book.
Shoot, no. Remind me at the end. Is that a fireplace? And you guys are renting.
Yes.
So is it a duplex or it's ground floor then?
No, we're on the third floor.
And that's a real fireplace.
Real fireplace.
How the hell everyone shares the same fireplace?
No.
Does
Some apartments
Does the
have
chimney
it.
go all the way up? I don't know how it works in apartments.
Yeah. The middle floors don't have them. I don't know about the bottom floor, but my neighbor downstairs told me he doesn't have a fireplace.
Interesting.
And she's been here, 3 years or so?
This is
So
the
we
third
didn't
year.
just move in. That was
Yeah.
about the only thing you didn't get.
Oh,
But the other
okay.
stuff is just amazing that you got.
It's going to get
That's all
better.
this
You'd be
stuff in the
surprised. I mean,
90s.
anyone can do this shit. It's not, and it's fun. Well, I was an Uber driver for 3 years, and I got to the point where if the ride was 20 minutes or over, I would ask them if they want to play the Sherlock scan game. What's that? Let me see the backs of your hands and the palms of your hands. And I'm always looking at calluses, wedding rings that are there that don't belong, or wedding rings, tan lines on the, and then I make them take a shoe off, and I want to look at their shoes. You can tell about 75% about a person by their footwear, the style, the type, the wear and tear on it. It's crazy. One woman, I pegged her. I said, "You are left-handed. You're a professional musician. You play the cello for a living. You live in the Southeast. You're engaged. Your fiance lives here in Dallas-Fort Worth. You're headed back down to go home, and he's going to join you shortly. And then you guys are going to get married. And you're probably working as a professional musician." I said cello player. All I got wrong is she's a double bass player in the Miami's
gosh.
Philharmonic. I looked at the
Wow.
calluses. Oh, dude. And she said, "You're a witch. This is witchcraft. Pull over and let me out." She was joking, but
Oh, here's
Okay.
the book, Dale Allison's book.
oh, I'm on another screen. I can't see it. Remind me after.
Okay.
This one
Anyway.
is this is C1. Okay, C1. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, that's some nice architecture.
Yeah, it's a nice house with some nice ceiling beams.
Ceiling beams. Oh, some wear and tear on the beams.
Beautiful view out of that picture window.
They definitely like taking care of plants. Those look like they're potted and have soil and whatnot.
And they even
Yeah,
got them
I'm-
inside. Does that tell us anything about the person?
A what?
They even have those plant things inside So
All right.
Yeah,
You
I'm going to
Macrame.
guess
them
that
right away.
those
I
plant
do.
hangers are handmade, that this is someone who crochets.
Yeah.
Probably female.
The macrame.
Yeah. that's what
I don't know
use.
any males that macrame.
Someone who
And
likes
this person
purple.
has a really good sense of like putting colors together. Like the color scheme is very together.
What was that movie? I think it was 40-Year-Old Virgin. They're sitting playing video games, and one says, "You know how I know you're gay?" And he's like, "How?" Because I saw you macrame yourself a pair of jean shorts once. I think it was 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Best scene, wasn't it?
And
Oh,
I'm
God.
I'm
Okay.
seeing the boat on top of the fireplace and the truck up on the top shelf. And I think that those are probably also handmade items, that this is
Oh, look
somebody
at the
who does
canoe.
woodworking.
Yeah.
Is that a
These two.
canoe?
That's balsa wood. That's they made that themselves, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So probably artistic. How about the painting there? Let's see if it's reproduction or
This one right here.
yeah,
Mhm.
or if it's something they did.
It might be an old time photo. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It looks like a truck from like the 1940s.
Damn, purple.
Oh, okay.
I'd say this person's very educated, a little bit middle upper class, obviously artistic.
Let's see what I got on
is
this.
there?
There's a
Look,
chessboard there.
ooh, there
Oh,
you
yep,
go.
chess. Good. We can't
Hey
see
Jim,
any
how about
names.
these books? Maybe we can gain something from
Yep.
the type books they read.
I
To the
can't see
right.
shit. I can't see
Yeah.
any names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
Well,
they
this
did
book
read
down
books.
here.
Was that an
What?
angel on that shelf?
Yes, that is an angel. Oh, good eyes, Kelly. That is a cherub of some sort or some royalty. It's wings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know much about this one. This is another anonymous person. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is guess at where in the world is this? Remember the group I'm in, they are all over.
I said that's closer to the coast.
Coast.
US?
Yes.
I'm trying to see what is the words on the pillow in the lower right corner there.
Ooh, yeah, that would be a good clue.
Oh
God,
my
you guys are
gosh,
on
great.
fire.
Madrid,
You guys are on
Helsinki.
fire.
Helsinki.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably somebody who likes to travel.
Tobin, anything in the live chat so far?
Oh, no one's made any guesses or anything.
All right.
I'm looking at how much purple is in that room. A purple chair and 3 purple pillows, and purple is not a common color to use for decorating. So
You know
I'm
what I
thinking
just
this is
noticed
someone that
I've
likes
never noticed
purple.
before? Look at this this sofa. That is heavily patched in
Oh.
a jerry-rigged kind of manner, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you guys
That's
said
somebody who has
upper
cats.
class, but
Somebody's
Cats.
got cats.
Yeah, that's
Dude!
damage from cats.
Okay, and the
God
fireplace
damn.
is mountain stone.
Fireplace
so-
is, rather than being functional, is obviously decorative because they have some decorative stuff in it.
Yeah, it
But
looks
it's
like
got-
some type of a candle setup in there.
Mhm.
Teresa, you said this is mountain
Is it
stone,
a
but you guys are all
Christmas-
thinking the East Coast, so it might have been shipped in, or are you thinking it's Rocky
Well,
Mountains
if they're
now?
up around,
Appalachian, it's Rocky Mountains.
yeah.
I would guess their last name starts with the letter S because of that S on the shelf.
Gosh, you guys are damn awesome. I knew this was going to be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
True
good.
Tech is saying a Christmas stocking over the fireplace. They are in reindeer.
Let's look at that stocking. This might be a dead giveaway, this stocking,
Is that a stocking or is that like awards hanging?
or some sort of sash.
I thought it was like award ribbons.
Okay. I don't know much about this photo, but we're going to start with the location. Any other guesses before I reveal the location?
I
What's the picture
still
of
don't
the
have enough to
fireplace?
make a guess.
This pillow is like your best guess, and maybe this sash.
What's the
Anything-
pillow of the fire? What's the picture of the fireplace?
The
Pillow matches
picture.
that chair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Which picture?
The picture over the fireplace.
Oh, this one.
The big one. Go up.
The big one. Now,
Yeah,
That's
purple
I
the
think
thing.
truck.
it's a truck from like the 1940s or
Yes,
maybe even
I'm
Depression
making
era.
out the cab of it
Listening.
now. It didn't dawn on me, but this is like a 19. You said 1940s truck.
Mhm.
It looks like a cabin to me.
Yeah, so
I'm seeing headlights right there, grill,
Yeah,
big
it's a
truck,
truck.
Oh,
wheels.
now I see it.
people in the back, maybe like farmers.
yeah, well, that's it. It looks like the kind of pickup truck my grandfather used to have.
Dude, you guys are fucking crazy now. This is ridiculous. Oh, the chair matches the pillow over here. See all the different cities.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you, it's not the U.S. This
Okay.
flag is kind of a hint. These are kind of to throw you off. The pillow, it makes you think that they're world travel. They might be world travelers, but they're closer to us than Europe.
Canada.
Yep, got it. All right, so this person's dad did the woodwork up on the mantle and up here, so that wasn't them. They're Canadian, and this sash is a Metis sash. It's a native Canadian thing. So any Canadians that are, if Neil the 604 was watching this, he might have picked that up. They own one cat. Good job, Purple. And I didn't even put two and two together when I saw the patchwork on the love seat. But yep, they own one cat. They buy thrift furniture, so they don't make as much money as we think. And that's all
Yeah,
I got
it
on
looked
this.
like
I
the
don't
furniture
have
was
any.
kind of 1970s leftovers.
Yeah, I don't have anything, any other information on this, but they're not as well off as you guys would guess.
The room
All
is
right.
also pretty small.
Oh, right. But it's definitely, they own it. It's definitely not a rental. Yeah. Okay, next one.
Oh wow.
All right. Now let's
Where do
see
you
what
start?
fun this is.
This looks like
Yeah.
a teenager's
Definitely
bedroom.
a heavy metal person.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's D1.
This person is obviously the youngest of the people we've looked at so far.
Okay, let's start
Yeah,
with
what's
age then.
The top right looks like a poster of a band, but I can't see who it is.
Top right,
Megadeth. Am I
Megadeth.
right?
Yeah.
Looks like
Looks like there's a bunch of band posters.
Death metal.
Oh,
This is
and
death
death.
metal.
okay.
Yep. This is
Then
I
we
like
have
that middle
Pepsi.
picture.
zoom
Or
way
is
in.
that
Yeah,
RC
Pepsi
Cola?
bottle.
There's Megadeth again. That's the same one as that one. Those two are the same band.
Oh, they're definitely listening to music in the 90s. They got to be somewhere in my age. I don't know.
Tobin,
And it looks
good,
like one of those
good
shelves
hunch.
is like full of like
You are a kid,
vitamins
Tobin.
and supplements.
Yeah.
Oh, what supplements? Let's look.
Mhm.
Vitamins in the cabinet right there.
A lot of GNC action going on over here.
So,
Oh,
person that's into health food, except
Well-
wait, the liquor.
The
That
Pepsi.
that kind of and the
And
Pepsi
bourbon.
kind of
Drink a little
counterbalances
Captain
it.
wait,
too.
they work out a lot and they drink heavily. Is this a Marine? I'm just joking.
Ah!
Looks like a
This
Coke
Oh,
looks
bottle.
you
like
know
my
what?
room, my barracks
That's a
room.
drum head. They must play the drums.
Wait a minute, a Pepsi
Wait,
bottle
whoa,
and a
whoa.
Coke bottle. No,
Where
how
do you
can
see
they
a
do
drum
that?
head?
It's
This-
sitting right
no,
on
that's a
top of
mirror.
the shelf, right next to the
That's a
Captain
drum head
Morgan's
right
bottle.
there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, good spot.
Good God, man!
Mhm.
Good job.
Whoa.
That's a drum head. He's a percussionist. Oh, we're assuming he. Let's look at the jacket.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
it
also
still
a
could be a
guitar
female.
on the door on the far left.
These shoes. Those look under size 11, but they're definitely male.
Yeah,
What'd you say,
I don't
Kelly?
know much about music.
said,
Does the
don't
shape
forget
of
there's
that
also a-
guitar tell you anything?
What was it, Kelly?
I just mentioned that there was a guitar too, but
Oh, right.
Purple mentioned that as well.
Doesn't
Now
it
we
look
can
like
tell
a
it-
heavy metal guitar or kind of a far
It's
out?
an electric.
Yeah, it's like
You
a
could-
BC Rich or something like that. Or maybe
Tobin,
Washburn.
Tobin can help me out here. I know you can look at a guitar and tell if someone's right or left-handed. So what are they?
Oh, they are a right-handed player.
Definitely right-handed, right? Yep. So we got that. All right. What else? I'm going to start giving you an idea. Okay, so age. Everyone except Tobin thought that they were basically a teenager. Tobin thought they were about his age or maybe even older.
Yeah,
Any
I'm
other
saying they're
guesses on
like
the
in the
age?
40s. To,
Yeah, what's the white device laying on the middle of the floor there?
Oh, what is
I
that?
think that's a vaporizer.
That's a speaker, though, isn't it?
The speakers
These are
are
Yeah.
volume
higher.
knobs.
Oh, are they?
That's an
Okay.
alarm
It may
clock.
just be an alarm clock, but it's an awfully vocal
Oh,
one.
I just found something. This is a giveaway. Look at the plug.
Yeah, that's a European plug.
Is it?
Yep.
Or is that not the triple?
Nope.
Yeah,
Those
but
are
look how it's
European
laid out.
outlets.
Look how it's laid out. Look at the holes. Do you think an American outlet?
I'm starting
Someone
to
in the
have a
chat says that's a
realization.
blow heater.
I think I need to actually
Oh, okay.
maybe get glasses because some things my
Oh,
details.
it's very blurry, Tobin. It's not you. It's a very blurry when I zoom in this far.
Yeah,
But these are
Xamp
definitely
says this is a
European.
gamer.
A gamer, yeah. Okay, so I will. This person, I don't have the exact age, but definitely over 30. So
Well, there's
Tobin
a
got
liquor
that
bottle
right.
beside the Pepsi bottle.
What, the Pepsi bottle?
Yeah, we
Beside
already
the
mentioned
Pepsi
that.
bottle, there's a liquor bottle.
Yep, we got
Yep.
that. Never went to college. I got that. I should have asked first. Damn. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not a student, but they have a bachelor's degree. And now, do they live alone? Do they have
Definitely
a
lives
girlfriend?
alone. Lives
Definitely
alone.
lives alone.
Mhm.
Anyone else? Tell by looking at it. The door.
That could
what do
be
you think
his
it
man
leads to?
cave or her man.
The ventilation.
I don't
Could
know.
be.
Is it a rental?
Looks like an apartment or that.
Yeah,
that
it looks rather like student housing.
right.
Look how the posters are put up with command strips or tape instead of tacks.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think that says he rents. Let's see if I know or not. Oh, there's another thing here, giveaway that something that was revealed. These supplements are not just for health. Some of them are either prescription, different types of prescriptions. That's an eyedropper. What is that? Anyway, can you tell in here that he has significant hair loss? Because I do know that he has hair loss and he has severe insomnia. So he has severe sleep problems. And Kelly, he lives with 4 other roommates.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh well.
Very large social circle. I guess we could have divined that. How tall do you think he is? Is there a way to tell the shoe size? I think that is under size 11, but what do you guys think?
I would say this is a tall person because as a short person, I would never put anything on a shelf that high unless it was something I didn't use more than once a year. So it's got to be someone tall enough to reach that shelf.
Great
which
call.
I am not.
He's exactly 6 feet.
Wow.
He's fit, strong, exercises regularly. We got all that. That's all protein powders. And there's a bag somewhere with protein powder in it, apparently. Where's that? There's a bag with protein powder. I don't know. Anyway, but there's, that signs all over for that. He works in an office job. He doesn't work from home. He works at the office now. Very hygienic. Would you guys have gotten that one? Very hygienic, but very messy also.
Yeah, health conscious. Yeah, I
Yes.
would have said that. Yeah.
All right. The only other thing a music fan, we got that. Would you say he's in a band? Is music just his passion, his interest, or does he do it on the side, you think?
Oh man, it is definitely a person who plays. That's for sure. I could be confident of that. I don't know.
He is not in a band. He just likes playing for its own sake.
Yeah.
He goes to the gym a lot. I don't know if there's a way to test this, but someone in my group chat, in my little the group I'm in, actually got a hit on something that he's into neural hacking and nootropics. Does anyone know what? I know a little bit about nootropics, and I don't see any over here. But
I'm unfamiliar with both of those.
I'm a very skeptical person. Nootropics, and I don't know anything about neural hacking, but nootropics is very pseudoscience. It's about
So
like
he
changing
probably
your
definitely
DNA kind of
does.
shit.
He definitely has some woo in his life.
What else about him? Not in a band. Okay, so the last thing to guess on here is, where is this photo? Where is it taken? Remember the
Oh, man.
outlets. Look at the
Definitely
outlets.
somewhere in Europe.
Okay, that's
Someone
a
in the
hit.
chat suggested England.
London.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a
Who
UK
suggested
thing.
that? Let me write it down.
And Haxed.
Okay, I know who that is. All right, just you guys keep a mental tab on in hacks when we vote at the end. So that is correct. It's the UK. With all the death metal, I would think Scandinavia, because Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, they love their death metal. That's what I would have guessed, but it's England is correct. Okay, next one. Let me make sure I cover everyone on the panel before I start. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna go. It's too much ass pain. I'm just gonna go in order. If I don't hit a panelist, you're gonna have to come to show number 2 on this. All right, here we go.
It'll throw the audience if you leave one of us out.
I'm gonna have to go in and figure out who's who.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
a
Norwegian
flag.
flag is a dead giveaway. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where's that?
You have
The
to ask
red
what
and
kind of
blue
person
cross.
would have a deer head on the wall.
And a sewing machine.
And a
Deer head on the wall looks more male. Sewing machine looks more female. The bird in the back, I can't tell if that's taxidermy or if that's a statue.
I think
was
it's
it now?
just a statue.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bird. Yeah. Is that like an osprey or?
Looks like maybe a bird of prey. I think there was another one in this room somewhere.
Well, there was a skull
another
by
one.
it too.
Oh, this
there.
one. This one.
That's a peculiar window. Like, is it nighttime or is it a film on the
Yeah,
window?
I was wondering about that too, because the window is obviously reflecting.
That's the flash from the camera. Probably,
Yeah.
No,
right?
but no, what you see in the
looks
window
like
is a
outside
reflection
light.
of the room. Is it dark outside or
Right,
is
but
that
look at this. What's this? Is that outside?
Well-
the green?
I was wondering, is that even a window to the outside, or is that
Right.
a
Right.
pass-through window like between two office spaces?
Right? Those double-sided. Yeah. But it does have a lever. Is that a lever at it? Does
Yep.
that window open?
Yeah, it does. That looks
Yeah.
like outside. I think I even can see outside the ground right here. Or no?
Looks like
this
Is that
person
just
is
a
obviously
more
very
reflective?
neat.
Look at this. What's this? YouTubers? Any YouTubers?
Yeah, that's a
That's
camera
a
Oh, that's a
camera
stand.
camera
Yeah.
tripod. Yeah.
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 Sewing machine.
And
Someone said
artificial
that.
plants
Oh, right.
or dried plants, one or the other.
hmm
Oh, let's look at this box.
Rubber,
Rubber
boots.
boots.
Yeah, they
Tree
like to go
torn.
get it in the wet.
I think
Okay,
this is purple.
If
Oh,
you go,
you think this is purple?
Mm-hmm. Because of the Norwegian flag.
Purple's not Norwegian. Is purple? It's time to reveal yourself. Is this you?
nope, that's not mine.
Oh,
Actually, my mother's
what
side
is-
is Finnish, not Norwegian.
Ah, good guess though. I wouldn't even have thought of that. I didn't know you had any Scandinavian roots. What is this thing? Cat on it?
Well, that's why I said that for religion.
Oh,
If I'm
yeah.
forced to, I'll go back to the Norse, because at least it's a nod to the Scandinavian heritage.
Oh, Inhax had said something.
Yeah.
Could be a hot area because the film cuts down the glare.
Wait.
Like it wherever they're living at, it could be a hot location. So they
Could you get in closer by
throw
the
a
sewing
tent.
machine again there?
What is a hot location? What do you mean?
like they
Like
could
Florida.
be like in the yes.
Oh,
there you
like
go.
temperature. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Location wise.
Hot
yeah.
temperature. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and there's
let's-
cats there.
A lot of birds, a lot of animals. This tripod. definitely has to be a giveaway.
Zoom in on that plug
The plug
down
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kelly,
Yeah, I
you
was
just
looking at
nailed
that earlier,
something. Look at
but I couldn't
that.
get it. Yeah,
Tell me if that looks. Now
looks
it's
this
not an
European.
American outlet.
Yeah, that's not
this
American.
makes you think U.S., but that bottom ground hole is too big,
Mhm.
isn't it? And these are slits. These are too slitty, or they just look wrong. Okay. So you want to guess where they live first? And let's see if I have that or not. Yes, I do have this. So, and this is very peculiar. You guys really have to guess. Well, where they live is not so weird, but their
Well,
nationality
I'm guessing
is
Spain.
okay. Bill, you're guessing Spain.
Can you go down on top of the desk by the lower right there?
That looks like a man's wallet.
Ooh, it does.
Definitely.
It's rather large for a wallet.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. What is that?
It won't really conveniently fit in a pocket, I don't think.
This does seem like it's a couple. Like there's
Oh, okay.
more than
Ju-
one person who uses
right.
this room.
Now
That makes sense.
look at all this. Is this
Yeah, that's what I was
scream
trying to look at, was
art?
the drawing supplies there.
Yeah, these are map pencils or colors.
Well, and I think the silver things standing up there, I think, are drafting compasses.
I can't get any closer. Can I? Yes, I can.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to focus on them, so it's hard
Yeah.
to tell exactly.
Right. Oh, wait, let's look at the can we see what that says on the box? No. The plug Kelly got, that's a kind of dead giveaway. So
Well,
I
that's why
will
was
tell
trying
you
to
this
identify
person
the brand of
lives
the sewing machine, but it's
this
not one I
person is-
recognize.
this person is one very one nationality and lives elsewhere. I will give you that.
That makes sense.
They're a transplant. So let's start there. What
I'm
is
going
their
to guess it's a
nationality and where do
Norwegian
they
person
live?
living in Germany.
You are so goddamn close, Purple. God, Doug. Okay, they are Norwegian, but they don't live in Germany. But it's fairly close to Germany.
Finland? Or I meant
No.
Denmark. I didn't mean
Anyone
Finland. I
else?
meant Denmark.
Anyone else?
Switzerland.
Anyone else? Bueller? No.
Netherlands?
Italy.
Enhance says
France,
This is Italy.
Austria.
This is
Oh,
Italy.
Italy.
They
Italy.
Oh,
are Let me make sure.
Darn, I was going to say
England.
Italy.
They're Italian. They live in Norway. Wait. I got it backwards. They are Italian and they're living in Norway.
Ah.
Yes. I'm sorry. And someone asked, "Are you a born and bred patriot of Norway?" No, they just like the flag. That's so Norwegian. That is a red fox skull, and the bird is a Eurasian jay. Would you say they're extroverted or introverted?
Introverted.
Correct. Tobin, anything in the live chat before I start giving all this away?
um
Well, a deer and such, I would say, this is somebody who, likes the outdoors, probably likes hunting and camping.
yeah,
You're close. They might, but it's not listed here. Nothing in live chat, Tobin?
Lower middle income.
I don't have any.
Ryan
but that's
LaRoche
probably a
just
good
said
guess.
mirrored window apartment.
Mirrored, yeah, that almost
True Tech
does.
is saying
You guys,
they are a product of their parents.
huh? How would they get that? A lot of their
Uh,
parental influence. That makes sense. When we get down to some more reveals here, then that kind of does make sense. Did someone mention they don't live alone? They probably have a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
It-
saying
it-
that I think it
yeah.
is a couple.
Yeah, it is a couple. It's two female lesbians,
Right on.
and they make and sell crafts. Do they have pets? Can you guys tell?
Doesn't look like
They
it.
have cats.
How many?
Well,
said cats,
it looked like there was a
plural.
thing of 2 cats on the desk, so I'll go with 2.
You are absolutely correct. 2 cats. That's all they own. They love biology, but they're not biologists. They're animal lovers. They're a fan of naturally dead animals that they use for their own. They do their own taxidermy, and they do
Ah.
not
Wow.
kill. They don't
Okay.
hunt. So whoever said hunter, no. But these are
Well, I
naturally
thought it was
dead
unusual
animals.
that the deer head's a doe rather than a buck.
Dude, that is so insightful. Usually, you want something with a big rack. And someone,
Yeah.
Matt Pig still watching the live chat? He's going to take that totally out of context.
That is really good, Purple. That was a good observation.
That was good. These are naturally
But
dead. They're
I
animal
do know
lovers.
that even some states in the U.S. will issue, permits for
Doe
hunting
license.
does when the population swells up too much. So I wasn't sure how significant that was.
That's awesome. Okay, now I'm going to make sure I get all the panel. So if you guys remember, that was E1. That was the lesbian with the 2 cats living in Norway. All right, so I'm going to skip around now. I'm going to find another panelist. That was E1. I can't remember who's who. Okay. Can you guys see? You can't see. Oh, you're. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Now I just
All
see
right.
all of us.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Window. There we go. Okay. Well, I already gave it away. This is someone on the panel. All right. Let's take a look. This is K1. All right.
Okay,
right,
well,
guys,
this is
begin.
definitely somebody who
house.
owns a moderate-sized home. I mean, they've
Since
got
I don't
enough
know
room
a
for
whole lot
dedicated
about,
dining room here.
I don't know a whole lot about this person, so I'm going to take some stabs too. Not stuff that I already know, though. I'm going to say this was taken during Christmas time, right? And then Tobin, the crown molding. You were a construction guy. Does that give away anything? Look at the raised ceiling.
Yeah,
the
no,
vaulted
there
ceiling.
is definitely that is a nice house. It could be a really nice, condo and stuff.
Doesn't the
too, as well.
chandelier look expensive?
Yes,
Yeah, well,
wrought iron.
I mean, they've got to have a decent-sized home to have a dedicated dining room.
Yeah,
Good
No
point.
shit.
yeah, that is.
Oh, it's snowing outside, so it's definitely a recent photo.
How about the box in front? That looks a little antique-ish, doesn't it?
Which one? This yellow?
Yeah, doesn't it look
5C. What is that? Was shipped to them. Someone shipped
And you
it
got
as a
are
gift.
those old
Okay,
books?
those are board games.
Uh-huh.
So they're
Yep,
a
that's a board
tabletop
game.
gamer.
So, Jim, are you saying it's someone on the panel?
Yes, this is someone on the
It's
panel.
Granny.
You got it.
Yes.
All right,
it's me.
Kelly.
Yep.
But
And I don't even know you.
that doesn't give a whole lot away because unless you know Granny well,
Yeah, I was
She
trying.
looks
to-
real sophisticated and classy and educated. That's the reason, I guess.
it's too easy.
that
All right.
that box in the background, that cabinet used to belong to my mother, and those dolls in the cabinet are the emperor of Japan at his wedding. That was presented to my aunt because my aunt went to school with the empress, and they became close friends, and they gave that to her at the wedding.
That's what I
And
was
my
going to
mom
ask you to
got that
focus on next.
from
Was
her
I caught the
sister,
dolls
but
in the display, but
yeah,
I
my
couldn't tell
mom's
what they
sister
were
gave
yet.
that to her right before she died.
Oh.
And you are right, that chandelier was fairly expensive. When we bought this house, it was new, and I had them change the lighting, and I really liked that chandelier. And yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
only
get-
snows here about once every 3 years, and it happened to be the day that I took the picture.
All right, I'm gonna guess some stuff. Let's see. Let's try to guess where. I don't know how specific we want to get since you're a YouTuber, but let's try to guess where she lives, guys.
Oh, I've revealed it a number of times, so feel free to
Okay.
guess where I live.
I've forgotten, so I can just guess freely if I ever knew.
Well, I don't know. I'm
Um,
saying Connecticut.
I'm gonna guess it's definitely east of the Mississippi. Who was it when the photo first came up? Someone said that's a lot of square footage. I'm thinking over 2,000 square feet.
Yes.
I don't know
Well-
why, but I think I have a memory of you saying Alabama. I don't know.
That's
think I
right.
might-
Alabama.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
I think if you hadn't mentioned it only snows once every 3 years, though, the amount of snow
Oh,
would have
God,
made
yeah,
most people
Jesus.
guess
Oh,
further north.
shit. Yeah, look at that accumulation on the hedges.
Mhm.
That would not Alabama would not even be in my top 50 guesses. Wow. You guys keep guessing. I'm gonna try to find another
So
panelist.
what are
on
the
my
games
list.
on the table there?
It's Marvel United. I thought someone might see the Marvel United or the Marvel characters on the games.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
see the
guess-
images that closely, but
I'm going to guess you're a master's educated person.
No,
Ooh,
I have a
you are-
doctorate.
Oh, I was going to say our doctorate, but you know,
I would have
wow.
guessed
What
a
do you have
master's
doctorate
in jurisprudence because I know you're a lawyer.
I have
Oh,
a
you were
doctorate
a
in
lawyer.
jurisprudence.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy shit. I knew you were a lawyer, so that's
Yeah.
a giveaway. I didn't want to say anything. Did you guys know she was a lawyer?
Yes.
Purple,
No.
did you already knew that? Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell, well, knowing Granny, everything you know about her, can you tell if she was defense or prosecution?
Ooh, I
Ooh,
don't know that one yet.
defense.
You'd want to guess, right? That's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
Neither.
Ooh,
I worked in insurance law. I worked for an insurance company.
Oh,
that's kind of defense then. If you worked for an insurance company, you were defense.
Yeah, I guess kind of. I mostly
Corporate.
negotiated claims. I negotiated settlements.
Right on.
I'm trying to find. I'm on another screen, so you guys keep guessing. I'm going to try to find another panelist. Oh shit! All right.
Alabama. Are you an Alabama fan?
No, I'm a Packer fan.
Are
I
you?
don't- yeah, I only follow one sport and only one team, and that's the Packers.
Hey, well,
Green
we
Bay.
sell the sports
All
stuff.
right.
So we were asking the Alabama fans, do you ever get tired of winning? And everyone, no.
Well,
So
my
they're playing
son.
Monday for the national championship.
Oh, really? Well, my son
Wait.
goes to Auburn, so we
Oh,
really
does
don't.
he? Yeah, the
Yeah.
rival.
But I was born and raised in Wisconsin, so I've
Oh,
just, once a
Oh.
Packer fan, always a Packer fan. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
where you move
I'm
to.
predicting you're
We're-
going to win the
Super Bowl?
Yeah. You're
Are
gonna win
are
it
they
all.
still in it?
Still
it's
in
the-
it? They're the leaders. They're
Really?
They're
It's
Yeah,
the
they're in
Buccaneers,
first.
the
They've clinched-
Cowboys, the Cardinals.
yeah.
The
We're in
Packers
Dallas,
have the
so
top. Have
our
the
team's
leading
going to lose
win-loss
first
record.
round. You know.
All
so
of the
did you
NFL.
grow up in Green Bay or was it elsewhere in the state?
I grew up on the southwest side of Milwaukee.
Ah.
But once in a while, the Packers would come down to Milwaukee County Stadium, and play a game down in Milwaukee.
I liked Green Bay too. I used to follow football a little bit, and I'd watched Brett Favre. He was a very good, talented quarterback.
Yes. One thing that's interesting is I have two children that are in their 30s. They do not remember any quarterback for Green Bay other than Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, they don't
shit.
remember
Aaron
Bart
Rodgers,
Starr,
yeah.
huh?
No, because Brett Favre started when my 33-year-old daughter was like 4.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Bart
Let-
Starr is ancient history, isn't he?
Mhm.
But in our business, it's interesting because at the beginning of the season, I did a picture with Aaron Rodgers. And everybody goes, why do you have that bum? We hate Aaron Rodgers. You know, he's going to be playing for Denver, you know, because he had that thing rift with the management. And now that he's winning, it's just like, oh, Aaron Rodgers, what a great guy, you know. So
Yeah.
What's all right here?
That's all Robin's stuff. Robin's
So-
home from school, and it's Robin's stuff that
You
he'll
took
be
this
taking back to
photo.
school with him.
This photo was taken halfway into present time because some are unwrapped. Most are already.
The only thing that's wrapped there is Robin's present to Hutch, which
Oh, I
is
see.
a friend of Robin's, and Robin just hadn't had a chance to see Hutch yet.
Who's the artist?
Robin.
Ah.
Almost all the stuff in that room is Robin's.
And if I didn't know you, I'd say huge family because it looks like this is an 8+ type. You need at least 6 to 8 people to play it.
No, you can play that game with 3.
Oh, and what are these? The seahorse and a little man here, almost
No,
like a
that's
chess
another
piece, but-
seahorse. It's just turned the other way. Those are salt and pepper
Oh.
shakers.
Oh, I was thinking chess pieces.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a chess piece also.
Interesting. Okay, I found another one. I'm gonna try to, or I'm gonna have to get out of that. Okay, and bear with me. I hate dead air, but in a show like this, you're gonna get dead air. Okay. I think this is a panelist. I cannot be sure. All right, begin.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, it's a
I'm going to
very
try to
large
hit all the
kit.
panelists. I'm going to try to hit everyone. If I didn't hit you, if we get towards the end, at the end of 2 hours, and we just go ahead and tell me we didn't get you, and I'll find it. All right.
Well,
I
it's an
think
upper
this is
middle
definitely
class
a
home
house.
to have that large a kitchen.
Yeah, the house with that ceiling, the way it goes up.
Vaulted ceiling.
Yep,
Mhm.
and the stainless steel refrigerator; those aren't cheap.
Probably a shorter person because they don't put much on top of the cupboards.
Short.
Ah,
Okay. Let's see.
They're obviously
like
very
to
neat
cook.
and tidy.
Yeah. Well, I
But
would
look at all
agree
the-
it's a
look
shorter
at-
person.
Really?
Because you've
Because
got,
look at all this. This is neat and tidy. Look at all this.
What are those Cokes there?
What are those?
It looks like vitamin water.
Juice.
ocean spray, or
Huh.
yeah, they're vitamin
Oh, are
water
those
juice of
seeds?
some kind.
No, it's spices.
Spices. Okay, that doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh, the
they're bulk
spices.
spices. So this is somebody who shops at like Sam's Club or Costco.
are they using avocado oil, or
How
Is
do
that
you
an
know
olive
that?
oil?
How can you tell that?
There's an avocado oil bottle.
Oh, there's a, can you see a
Where-
picture of the
like
avocado on there?
Oh, right there. Is
Yes.
that-
That's
yeah.
yeah, I'm making a guess. It's kind of fuzzy for me, but
Well, that's in my
This
notes.
is
That is
somebody
definitely
who's like into
avocado.
gourmet
Yeah.
cooking, someone who cooks quite a lot.
They have a tea kettle, which is something most people don't use anymore.
Is that mean
Right.
Yeah.
US? Are we looking for plugs now? Plugs are the best giveaway, aren't they? So Americans, do they use kettles much? Or where's the plugs at?
Yeah, I
See-
think
oh,
the
there's a
plug
plug
is-
there
there,
on
there it
the-
is. It's on the island. Yeah, that looks like an American plug.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
an
island.
American outlet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Zoom in on the photo that's on the refrigerator.
That's what I was.
Looks
That
like
should
a-
be a good giveaway.
Yeah,
Well, that's their
and it's
kids.
somewhat
right. It's somebody that has kids.
leave messages. They got a message board. Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it's a family with a couple of young children.
Unless those photos are older. But
Yeah,
they're
they could be
probably recent.
grandkids.
Who knows?
They could be
Or
grandkids.
Could be
yeah.
grandkids, but I'm thinking it's like a professional couple in their 40s
What's on
that has
top
some
of-
young kids.
On top of the fridge. Nothing revealing.
oh they like coffee. I think that's a coffee press up at the top. Of the,
Yeah, Morven Coffee.
Well, there was also a sign about coffee on top of the
Yeah, it
other.
says "I love you, Morven Coffee."
Yeah, but the coffee
an early
press is
morning
way
person.
up there, which means it only gets used a couple times a year.
They've got a coffee
Ah,
pot.
that's you guys are so good, Jim. Nothing in the live chat, Tobin.
So
keep
there's
an
a
eye
drip
out.
coffee maker
Ma-
on the counter. That's what they use every day.
That's a coffee pot. And
Mhm.
that's a
Yep.
cake. That's a Keurig or something.
So it's like one partner drinks coffee, one partner drinks tea.
Okay. Oh wait. This color. I know pink doesn't necessarily mean female, but
Is this
I-
someone on the panel, or is this
That's also
another
more
This-
anonymous?
orange than a
this
pink.
is a panelist.
This is a panelist. Oh, all right.
Now your brains are clicking, aren't they?
Is this yours, Jim?
Yes, goddamn.
Oh, nice
I
place,
didn't
Jim.
say it fast enough.
Oh,
Okay, so let me confirm some things. Kelly
Wow.
said someone short. Well, I'm 5'9". I'm exactly average for a male. My wife is 5'8", which she's above average for a female. The
Oh.
reason we don't put stuff up there is she doesn't like it aesthetically. She doesn't like stuff up here. Up there.
Okay.
I would put everything up there. Not that I can reach it good, but it's better than this garbage over here. How many cats do I own? Look at all this shit.
Yeah, since we didn't get out of the kitchen, I didn't see the evidence of pets there, but
Yeah.
that's something that most
Well, right
people
here.
keep the kitchen cleaned up a lot more.
If anyone that shops at Chewy knows these greenies and this cat food and all this cat treats. Oh, that's a dog treats. All right, so I gave away a lot. How many pets do I own?
2.
3.
3 what? 3 cats?
2
Two
cats and a dog.
2 cats and a dog? 3 cats, 3 dogs, 17 koi.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And you said upper middle class? Not by any stretch.
well,
I guess the massive YouTube ad revenue that makes about $300 a month, and I'm retired. My retirement pay, my disability, and Ari is a bus driver for a local independent school district. We're between 70 and 90. It depends on the year.
but your house looks fairly big. Is it fairly big?
It's
Rustin?
1,800 square feet.
Okay, so
So
not.
it's less than Granny's by far.
Okay, the kitchen gave me the impression of a larger house.
It's just a nice big kitchen, but everything else is kind of dinky. But
Mm-hmm.
that's great because we both love to cook and we fight like, who's going to cook dinner tonight? I want it. Do you want it?
Wow.
And she just got this new Korean vegan cookbook, and I made something out of it just the other day, and she got upset. So I wanted to make the first thing out of it. So we're cooking lovers. We love to cook. All right.
Yeah, I didn't get to mention the yellow thing on the fridge being a camping lantern. That's more than a standard flashlight that most people would have.
Yep. Whenever a noise outside, that's what we grab to go out.
Are those your kids?
Yeah. And that's way long time ago. They're 24 and 20 now. That's from way long ago. And we don't have grandkids yet. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can find another one. You guys feel this. Look in the live chat. Let's see. G1, H1I, J. Oh, wait.
Brian
we already
LaRoche
did-
says them Broncos should be kicked off the league. I'm not sure why.
Oh, True Tech had said in the side chat it was someone addicted to caffeine.
I think, yes. I think this is somebody on the panel. I can't be sure. Who haven't I done yet? Okay.
You haven't done Purple or Tobin?
Tobin. Okay. I don't know if this is a panelist or not, guys. I'm sorry. Let's try this one.
Well, it's better
Share.
if you don't say before you put it up anyway.
Right. I
Because
don't know
otherwise
if
you've narrowed it down to 2.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a panelist or not. We'll just try this one. Here we go. There's oh shit. So I'm seeing something that's a dead giveaway. Can you guys see it yet?
Well, there's dinosaurs.
I think the chat is somewhat a little bit behind us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there is a
there's
delay
about a
to
minute and
YouTube.
a half lag sometimes.
Yep.
Right on.
I think we got like a 20 to 30 second lag to YouTube today. It seems kind of bad.
Oh yeah, in general. Guys, come on.
And
Look
there's
here.
a bunch of stuff on here. I don't really know where to start. I'm kind of like, they got like some kind
Yeah,
of
it's
like
a
air
mess.
freshener thing.
Look at this right here, guys. Come on. Shout it out.
All the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
No,
I
these
said there
two
were
in
dinosaurs.
particular.
Or is it coral?
one and
like
that one.
for a fish tank.
Look at this one and this one. If
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
a-
seen,
It's purple.
yep,
Yep.
that's a dead giveaway.
I figured that one would give it away pretty quick. It's
But
an
we
entire
don't know
shelf
much
of
about
just
purple.
Triceratops.
Yep. it's
Well,
definitely
ceratopsids in general. There is a monoclonius in the back there, and there's a
Wait, what?
pentasaurus.
Is that cornstarch up here, way up high? Do you cook?
It's at a container from that, actually. I just reused the container for some office supplies.
Okay. Well, there's a cornucopia of stuff to. Tell me what to zoom in on, guys.
Yeah,
What's
it's a
that
mess.
can?
Alcohol
It's
right here.
piles of unfinished projects on top of each other. So
I'm gonna. Oh, you own a cat? There's a cat litter right here.
Yep.
So you have at least one cat. You get the bulk one. Oh, earlier you guys that I shop at Sam's. Absolutely, we have Sam's membership. So you guys nailed that too. This one is bulk. It looks like Sam's too. So you have at least 2 cats.
yeah, I don't shop at Sam's. I don't like them, but I've got one cat. Sloth Girl's one cat, so we split the supplies. But also, I tend to reuse the buckets for my tools a lot.
Okay.
It's a good way to keep my tools dry in the snow.
Oh, side note, Sam's doesn't take care of their employees at all. They treat them like same as Walmart. It is Walmart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We had a Costco membership. I was way ethically more in line with because they treat even baggers at Costco make a living wage. It's so much better. But my wife, we're vegetarians, and the stuff at Sam's just it serves our purposes better. They have the black bean burgers and the stuff that we need.
Those are good. I actually really enjoy those.
Oh, dude. Collectibles. But it's all Triceratops stuff. So these
Well, not
are
entirely.
how
The
lo-
shelf
Oh,
above
is that
it
a
is
little
more
alien?
dragons.
Yep, that one right there is an alien.
No, it's a dragon.
Oh, it's a
Most of that
dragon?
shelf is dragons,
But I'm
and there's a
thinking
couple of transformers in there.
you've only had your channel 5 years or less. I think you started your channel right around the same time I did, around 2017. So these have to be kind of new.
Yeah,
As-
I started fall of 2017.
Yep.
But no, actually, those are my old collection.
Look here.
The
Look
dinosaurs,
here.
and that is just something that I've always had.
This is an air blower for a computer. So you own a big computer, then you need to blow the dust out of.
Well, there's a bunch of cleaning supplies there for the computer. So yeah, that's for the standard desktop, and also that I've got the components here to start building a new computer, but I haven't got to assembling it yet. And
I
there's a
would
couple
guess
of old
that.
laptops there that I was working
That's a
with.
laptop. What the guys? Don't say it purple yet. What do you guys think this is?
I actually was just looking at that. Is that like a little handheld video game?
That's
Or is it
what
some
I'm
kind of like thermometer? Like I mean a
It's an old timey
temperature,
video
like,
game.
No, you
Shit,
said thermometer.
a thermometer.
yeah.
It's actually a weather station that it's got 2 remotes. That
Yeah.
one's inside, one's outside.
Shit. And look at this. That's a giveaway for a computer nerd, a guy that likes to build. Because look at all the different adapters onto one cord.
Yeah, that's the Octosquid.
Yep.
It's
And
got
all
like
this.
8
This is
different plugs when you plug it into the USB port.
That's Ethernet cable right there.
Yep.
Oh, that is.
I don't like the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Everything's hard cabled in here.
Dude, Jesus. Okay, let's look up here because that almost looked like where a PS5 goes in. I would get, since you're an atheist YouTuber, I'm gonna guess you're a fucking gamer, but I really have no evidence yet. Is that a big magnifying glass up here? You do modeling?
Actually,
or,
that's just a light.
uh,
I don't know if it shows in that, but I actually have a tripod mounted horizontally looking down at the desktop.
okay.
So that was just lighting for the taking pictures on the desktop. But actually, that whole desk section there, I built all that myself. That, I just start with flat boards.
Okay.
So, and the whole thing about, owning or renting because of holes in the wall.
Aha.
I
Yeah.
rent. I just, as soon as I move in, I decide I'm not going to get my damage deposit back and don't care how many holes I put in the wall.
Yeah.
If the deposit
Because
is only
I'm
like
just not
250
living
or
by those
300.
rules.
Yeah, if the deposit's like 250 or 300, you can eat it and just go
Well,
nuts.
I figure if I stay in the same place for like, 3 to 5 years, they're going to find enough wrong that I'm not going to get the deposit back anyway.
Right. You guys keep trying to make some guesses on purple. I'm on another screen trying to pull up another picture real quick.
What location?
Yeah, you should have started with my other
Where-
picture first. The dinosaurs there gave too much away.
Let me skip to that one real quick. Let me jump over to that if it's possible.
Hey,
Oh,
by the way,
okay.
Godless Granny, are you going to go to a Dinosaur Adventure Land? You're right there in Alabama.
If somebody comes with me, I will. I don't really want to go there alone.
Have you ever been there when they do the like protest or where they get together and talk about it?
I don't think they do that at Dinosaur Adventureland. I think you're
Yeah,
thinking of
that's
Ark
you're
Protest.
thinking of
Yeah.
But I do want to go to
The
the
one in
Ark
Kentucky.
Protest. That's not all that
Yeah,
far
in
away either.
2019, I picked
Oh.
up Lavender Lady and we drove down to the Ark Encounter protest.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
that's in Kentucky. It's Answers in Genesis. That
Right.
next to the
Dinosaur
Creation Museum.
Adventureland is Coven's place.
Yeah, and it's basically free to go in. It's a big gravel
Right,
pit with
right.
the tours and
But-
stuff. But I might actually go down there. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
Well,
like
in the side
Coven's-
chat, 2AHD said I see purple almost immediately on there. So
I did too. If you had just sent me this photo just now, I would have totally saw those Triceratops and said, that's got to be purple. It's got to be. True Tech said something. Oh, they identified the thermometer. So you guys remember that. So when we vote at the end, so there's two people that are getting some good hits so
The
far.
Axis Allies likes military games.
yeah,
Oh,
tabletop gaming.
shit.
I don't really get into role playing too much. I like more of the board games and card games. But that's
really-
actually what I'm looking at right now. That's my computer setup. That's the
These
computer
are,
down on the bottom, and I've got
do
the
you-
display up on the 50-inch monitor.
These right here, you see these? I think they can only be found at hobby shops, right? Like Hobby Lobby, like storage little units.
No, I picked those up at Menards. Hobby Lobby is also an evil store.
Yes,
similar to
I was about
Walmart.
to say, are you boycotting Hobby Lobby or did you?
Yeah,
buy
they
them
crap on
here?
their employees. I won't shop there.
Well,
Wow.
no,
But,
that's
I
not
mean,
the
I picked
reason
the
to.
baskets up at Menards, and actually, all those baskets there are full of Lego parts.
That's
Hobby
not the
Lobby is
reason
also
to,
very anti-LGBTQ.
and very anti-abortion. And they have been sued numerous times and lost the suit, and they have won the suits against Hobby Lobby for purchasing biblical antiquities on the black market.
Really?
Yes, there are all
Yes,
kinds
they-
of dirty.
Well, they had wanted to start their own museum, and they had something like 20,000 artifacts, of which 5,000 were proven to be forgeries, and about
Mhm.
13,000 they got sued over because they were illegally exported from other countries.
Mm.
So pretty much their entire collection were either fakes or illegally gained.
Purple knows more than me, but yes, I knew all that. A lot of board games. So you don't strike me as a person with a huge social network, but you got a lot of games that require people. So you do have a bigger than I think. You have a lot
well,
of people that you.
I haven't been able to get back to it just because the COVID started right after we got here. But that was a big reason for me wanting to get back to Minnesota is I helped start a couple of hobby groups here that are still running. In fact, what is possibly the longest continuously running club in Minnesota is the First Minnesota Historical Gaming Society. I did not like that title, but the club started in 1982 in my sister's basement and has been meeting weekly ever since.
That is so cool. You need to get on Nat One Heroes. You know Jonathan? He does a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're into the role playing. I don't get into the role playing as much.
Okay.
I like more of the strategy games, and like Granny said, a lot of the World War II simulation games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this one, and I'm just gonna pick a random one now because I can't find anything else. Okay, give me
Wait,
one
green light
second.
wheel sets, polystyrene. I'm reading the side chat. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, 24 HD. He likes to do the die-cast cars like
Oh, okay.
Matchbox and Hot Wheels, and he'll do customizations
Here's the new one.
to them.
Ah,
Kind of dark. Those mountains in the background. Oh,
And
okay. Well,
unfortunately,
again,
some of
definitely
us,
a musician here.
Musician. Yep. This is Tobin.
Definitely in the U.S.
is that a bear we're looking at?
a bear.
Well, it's kind of dark. The thing in the center.
No, there's no bear.
There's
Oh.
a voting
yeah.
sticker.
A clothing. Okay.
That circle on the wall, is that a what is that? Is that a flower in the middle of it, or
No.
Yeah,
Really?
it's a
That's-
metalworking of a six-leaf flower, six-petaled flower.
Yeah, it does have that kind of design to it.
It's like a bear. Maybe it's to start.
Maybe it's just something on the wall, though.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. All right, we already started guessing.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's not much here. There's a thick. Is that a book to the right corner? Or-
To the right. Let's look at the books.
Oh, what's that? That's what I thought was a bear.
Oh, what is this? Is this some
Oh, it's
cult
a
shit?
candle holder.
No, but what's on this hat? Is that some cult signia?
Yeah, it's Illuminati.
No, look at it. It looks like what's on the dollar bill. Something cultish.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's the Illuminati pyramid.
All right, what are you guys looking at? Well, Bill said the books. Let's see if we can get a look at the
Yep.
books.
Well,
If
oh,
we
there's
can see
that a
titles on
cookbook?
any of the books.
that looks like a cookbook,
This does look like a cookbook right here, doesn't it? But it's too thick.
or it could be a handyman's book.
Yeah, handbook of something. The others are just too impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Art bought, not made.
Mm-hmm.
Yankee Candle bought, not made.
Yep.
I'm
You've
just
got
going
a
to throw out
guitar,
the
you've
obvious.
got
Definitely a
microphone
musician.
stand, so it's somebody who performs.
Oh, and not just for a hobby, like actually does gigs maybe
Yeah, I think so.
or something, monetizes it somehow.
But I'm guessing from the type of guitar, it's more the
Folky.
more soft rock. It's not like metal.
There's an electric one behind there though. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is acoustic.
Yeah,
Two
it's not a
stands.
metalhead. It's somebody
Two
who's into the
stands.
bit softer stuff.
How many people live here? There's 2 stands here.
One.
Or do they just come over?
You put one guitar on the stand while you play the other one.
This one does look like for the guitar, and that's to sing. Look at the plug, Granny. You're the plug.
That looks
person.
like a mic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an
yeah,
American
that's
plug.
U.S. Yeah,
It's
definitely
definitely
U.S.
US. Oh.
Yeah,
Vote-
I mentioned that about the voting sticker.
Oh, you did?
I
In
couldn't
Reason
see the
We-
secular
that
part
says
on it,
in
Secular
Reason
vote.
We
but-
trust.
Definitely an atheist. Yep.
In Reason We Trust. That's a dead giveaway for atheists.
Yep. And that's a Ryobi battery charger on the wall, so they've got some power tools.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. Ryobi. You even know the name brand Ryobi.
That's the Ryobi 18 Plus series. It's the same battery packs I've
Shut
got.
the fuck up, Purple. All right, that's enough out of you. That's crazy. Okay. Is that gamer stuff on the right? What's this? Is that a screen?
Yeah,
Can't
so
tell.
trying to tell if that was a monitor screen up there or a window. I couldn't.
This looks like a studio, like a dedicated studio or media.
Yeah,
set-
I think
media
this is more
room.
like a garage that was converted into a music studio.
A garage with wood panel. Maybe, maybe.
What's
Sometimes
on the
when people
window
convert
shelf
them,
that
yeah.
looks like a shirt?
What's it?
What's that orange thing on the window shelf that looks kind
Oh.
of like a shirt? It's near the
Yeah,
candle.
I thought it
that?
was like a
It's a
t-shirt
clay. It looks
clay
clay.
model.
Shirt or a mushroom? Hallucinogenic drugs?
It may be like an incense burner.
Let's think about where they live based on outside. Look out the window. Now, we don't know when this was taken, but that's definitely
that's
got leaves
trees.
on the trees.
I'm thinking in the north.
Yeah, I think those are a northern forest.
I'm saying
So-
Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Now, I don't.
I was thinking more upper Midwest.
I have no idea where the. Oh, I do know where this person lives, basically, so I can't say. Yeah, I know the general region, so I can't talk.
I'm going to say something between Wisconsin and Ohio.
Let's say this was taken fairly. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say I know this was taken like today. All right. So
Oh, well, then
now,
it's definitely
where
not. It
where
has
is
to be
this?
further south.
Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, I know this was
Texas?
taken
Maybe Texas.
probably 30 minutes ago.
Hmm.
If that helps. What were you going to say? What did you say, Kelly?
I said Texas.
You are correct. You are correct. It's Texas. I forget where, though. I think it's Central Texas, closer to Austin than me.
Yeah, I'm in the hill country.
Oh, he just gave it away. Everyone knew
Well,
it was
I said
Tobin.
it a long time ago.
Everyone knew it was Tobin already? I
Yeah.
went to go get another to refill my water. Okay. Oh, so
Yeah,
you
they
guys
got-
knew it was
and
Tobin.
you're-
All right.
Yeah,
So how old do you think Tobin is? Can you tell from here or based on him? I'm going to get, I suck at ages. I'm going to guess under 30, over 24. I'm going to guess 20. No, 26 seems even too old. I think they're just set out on their own. I know he lives with Kendra. I don't think they're married. They live together permanently. And 26 seems too old. You guys on board with me or am I way off?
No, I would have gone with early 30s.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with too, mostly because of his reaction when I said that he was a kid.
I'll go with 28.
28. What is it, Tobin?
wow. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'll be 42 this year.
Oh, shit.
I
Jesus
am married.
Christ.
We've been married for I think we're about to hit 13 years.
Kendra still goes by Merritt though, so she
Yeah.
kept her maiden name.
I'm not a very traditional person. Like a lot of the religious things and traditions, we kind of just like go to the wayside. I didn't really think it was that important.
That's
Kendra's in the side chat.
Yeah,
very liberating. I like that. It's very refreshing.
Well,
And,
when
so
my fiance,
explain this hat. What's this with this cult hat though, Tobin?
the cult hat. Oh man, that's my favorite cult to be a part of. I tell you what.
What is
It's
it?
it's Link, Zelda, the video game, the Nintendo video game.
Okay, somebody in the side chat said something about Legend of Zelda.
Who was
Yeah.
that? Purple. Can you
Uh,
name them?
Excellent.
Okay, you
Exxon
guys remember
mentioned
that.
Legends
So
of
when we vote
Zelda.
at the end, when we vote for who engaged the best to win the free T-shirt. All right.
And Granny also got something else correct too as well. The book up there, it was guessed that it was a handbook or what did you say?
I said it was either a cookbook or a handyman's book.
the
Yep.
handyman's book. Yeah, it's actually from like it's Better Homes and Gardens from like the 50s.
Damn, Kelly, you nailed it. That's good. And is this a monitor right here?
That's actually a very small window.
No shit, that's trees out there. Okay, I
Yeah.
see now.
And this place, it's not a garage. I actually hand built this, and like all of it is wood that I got to reclaim from doing jobs, and I built this place.
Look at the painting on the trim. That is hand painted, not sprayed. You can tell it was
Yeah.
brushed. Wow. Okay. We're going to go on. We're going to try to find another one. Oh, I have to zoom all the way out to change screens. All right. We already did this one, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
we did that one.
All right. We did that one. We did that one.
Yep.
We did that one. We
Mhm.
did that one.
Seen it?
We did that one. We
Mhm.
did me.
Mhm.
Oh wait, did I
Oh,
miss one?
wait, back
What
one.
was that? Oh boy!
I don't
Oh,
think
we're
we
gonna have
saw
a
that
field
room
day
yet.
with this bitch. All right, let me see what number that is. so I
Okay,
can
there's
look
an
We have
at
Apple
it.
more
computer in the
antlers.
front.
There's a lot of action going on in here.
Yes, this is gonna be a field day.
There's some hunting bows hanging on the back.
The hats in the back look very masculine.
Yeah, and
Is
it's
that a
the-
record on the picture?
It is a male. Kelly, you're right. It is a male, so we're good there.
and is that between the hats? Is that not just a rifle, but could that actually be a flintlock rifle?
Damn, purple. My dad owns a
Ooh.
flintlock musket, and that looks
Yep.
very.
Oh,
And a
look
bunch
at
of
that.
The
antlers.
record on
And
the
the
wall.
bows.
Look at those friggin' bows. Those are
Impressive
high
bows.
powered bows.
These are compound bows, but they're
Yep.
yeah. The way they're this is the modern way. The old style compound bows are more in a line, but these are way newer.
I'm
And they
guessing
got
this
Oh,
room is
wait,
like
wait,
a man
wait.
cave.
That is a crossbow, isn't it?
Yes.
And there's a separate crossbow season for hunting, so they're hunting year round.
His
Apple
ankles on
computer in the
wall.
foreground.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
very
the-
small room.
You guys are
That
going to get a lot
picture
of this
on the,
wrong. I'm just going to give you a hint that you guys are going to be way off as far as his. First off, sociopolitically, you might be way off. So be careful. Don't
Well,
jump to conclusions.
Okay, you've got a gun safe there with a bunch of stickers on it. If we could see what some of those stickers are, that may say
Oh,
something
yeah.
about
Let's
politics.
see. Okay,
Ooh.
let's do that. All right, I can't see shit.
Yep, there.
F1. It's very
Yeah, I
opinionated.
can't really identify any of those.
Yeah, but they're all
Neither can
separate.
I.
So he's very opinionated. That's what I would think.
Well, they're also very much in straight lines. So this is somebody who's very neat and orderly generally.
Oh yeah.
They're not
What's-
just thrown
what's-
up there randomly.
What's that? That's emergency
looks-
kit.
That looks like a space heater.
Yeah, that's a heater.
Oh, okay.
I think
This
that
is
this
a-
is like a
garage.
man
Humidifier.
cave,
Or-
and that this is a married person that wants to have his own space.
Yep.
Yes, he is married. You are correct.
There's
This
no
is an
TV
anonymous
or
person, by the
anything.
way. It's not a panelist.
Now that
He's
that
married.
picture on the right hand side, is that like a 9/11 memorial in the
This
picture
is
there?
like a statue on top of a pedestal, and some building over here, some old timey building in the tree.
Okay, yeah.
I'm wondering about the record on the wall. It must probably has some kind of nostalgic significance. Don't know whether he made it or a friend of his made it or it was a special gift to him.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would tend to think that would more be something that someone who was in a band kept the record they made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go with
Although I'm not
location.
seeing any other, musical instruments or any other
Right.
indication.
Right.
Right.
That's why I'm thinking maybe somebody autographed it for him or something. Maybe it's autographed by a famous musician.
More like
So definitely not
memorabilia.
like Tobin, just probably
Right.
just a connoisseur of music, not an
Right.
actual performer. Yeah. So let's go with location. Can you nail down a location based off here?
I'm going to say Arkansas or Missouri.
Arkansas, Missouri. Anyone else?
Well,
I'll say
everything
southern.
in there is pretty much generic apartment fixtures.
Wait,
So,
let's look. Let's look
You know,
at her-
it's
is there-
renting a fairly low rent apartments.
I
Kelly, you see
disagree.
plugs? Any plugs? What's this down here? Is that a Wi-Fi?
Pellet gun?
No, that's another
Is
gun.
that a
I think,
router?
or-
That looks like a router. Maybe it's next to the computer.
Oh,
No
yeah, it
plugs. I'm
does
looking
look
for
like a
plugs.
router.
We're looking for location.
Apartment. That
This right
apartment's
here.
not a-
Yeah,
that
it's in
screams
the
apartment.
US.
It's
Yeah.
definitely in the U.S. Okay, yes, it is. I will confirm that. And Bill said it's Arkansas or Missouri. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Uh huh.
True
Anyone
Tech
else?
is saying Florida.
Florida. Okay. Anyone else? Now look at the animals. Maybe
They look
can
like-
give you a,
Deer skulls because they've got
Mm.
antlers.
Yeah.
what is this guy? Is that a deer too? Is there anything that geographically can narrow it down?
Not from just the skull.
No, because deer live just about anywhere.
What about those frames on these frames? That almost looks like an Iwo Jima. Is he a Marine? That looks like almost Iwo Jima Memorial.
Well, that wooden desk box there, that looks like something that was hand built.
No shit.
It's a very deep casing, so
That's ammo.
I
That's
kind of wonder
definitely
what
ammo.
they have in there.
Look at that. This is ammo cases.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks like
What's
a rather, kind of heavy-duty workbench look.
Yeah. Who said this is a man cave? This is definitely a man cave. But he is married. I already confirmed that. And I'll also confirm that his wife is an avid hunter as well. What is this up top? We haven't even looked over here.
That's what I was
that,
wondering what was on top of the
is that-
gun safe
That's
there.
like a paint gun. Is that a paint? Does he paintball? That's paintball, isn't it?
I
At first,
guess.
I
Yes.
realized
Paintball.
it was an old photography, but it doesn't look like that now as you zoomed in.
Yeah, I think
That's a
those are just
calendar.
family pictures.
Yeah. That looks so paintball. Tell me in the live chat. That screams paintball. My brother was a professional paintballer. He went to Tokyo once and competed in some international shit. He was like, it's called hyperball. It's very structured and regimented. Everyone has their own positions. There's defense and there's killers, and it's a whole. I don't know anything about it, but seems pretty cool.
True Text said Tampa Springs, Florida,
Okay.
or
I
Tarpon
will-
Springs, Florida.
I think Bill got the closest because it is oh shit. I can't Skeety, Oklahoma.
Oh,
Skeety, Oklahoma. And let's go with his political views. I told you don't make any assumptions. So what do you think his political views are?
I don't know. There's not really much to go on.
No, there isn't.
Really? There's
what's
not.
the one
I
that's
would
not
say
Democrat
it's
or
liberal.
Republican?
Liberal?
No, it's in the middle. They
What's it? What?
Yeah.
a
Libertarian.
A moderate.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
What'd you say,
libertarian.
Bill?
Libertarian.
You got it. He hates both parties.
Ha!
He's a libertarian. He's pro marijuana, pro abortion. Do what you want. Don't hurt the other guy.
That's pretty libertarian.
Yep.
Don't hurt the other guy, but
age.
have lots of guns in case you need to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, libertarians are all about prep. They're preppers too.
Yep.
My next door neighbor is a cop and total prepper, total libertarian. He hates Biden as much as he hates Trump. But he's got a storm cellar and he thinks, and you know what? I just watched Don't Look Up, so don't get me started on prepping. That show will open your eyes, boy. If you haven't seen Don't Look Up yet, with who's that? Leo DiCaprio?
Yeah, Leonardo
great
DiCaprio.
show,
That was
yeah.
a good one.
Age. How old do you think this guy is? He's got a wife, so he's over 18.
Oh,
I'm
I'd
guessing
say he's over
35.
50.
45.
Yeah,
Kelly
they're
says
pretty
over
well
50.
established because they put a lot of money into that weapons collection.
And for that record, records went out decades ago, and that's obviously important to him.
Yeah,
Also,
an autographed LP has to be from the 70s or earlier.
Hmm.
Well, the thing is, though, in the early 2000s, records saw the biggest sales. They outsold CDs.
Really?
So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they did have a resurgence. I was
Yeah.
surprised to
Mhm.
see vinyl at Walmart.
Well, so did GameStop, but you know where it's going. So did Radio Shack. This looks like Star Wars, something geeky. No, maybe not.
Oh,
No, I
do
think
see
you're right
the
about
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars,
Yeah,
or-
I see an A and
Not
a
Star
R.
Wars, but video games. I think that's maybe a Halo figure in the middle.
Is that Boba Fett though? The green,
Oh.
like in the
Yes,
middle?
this is Boba Fett.
Well, is it Boba Fett or is it like
And that's
somebody
Darth
in the
Maul
Halo
right
armor?
there.
Or is it Raphael, the Ninja Turtle?
Okay.
Oh shit, you might be right. I don't know. He's not much of a geek. Maybe just dabbles in it, but he's 42 years old. He is a nationalist, but he's not a racist. Well, he claims to not be a racist. He competes in rifle competitions. He's a gunsmith. Huh. Now, with all the ammo, yeah, but I don't see any gunsmithing like apparatus, like machinery to actually
Well, except
armor
the antique type rifle there.
and the big ass safe. But doesn't mean you're actually making your own rounds or like, fixing your own weapons.
Well, we'll take it to mean he's being responsible and all the stuff is locked up in the safe.
Right. But a gunsmith means like me, just a non-gunsmith. If something were like a misfire on my pistol, I could fix that. But anything beyond that, like echelon 2 or 3, if something major happened to my pistol, I would take it to I wouldn't know what to do.
Things like that should be done in a warehouse and stuff like that, like out in the like, because that can get pretty dangerous.
Yep. He is a Christian, but he's anti-NRA. He's anti-Republican, anti-Democrat. He's an ethical hunter. He uses all the animal that he eats. He believes in clean meat, kind of like Joe Rogan. He's all about, he thinks the meat that you buy in the stores is unhealthy. It's got too many, there could be something to be said for that. All the hormones
pumped full of antibiotics and hormones.
He's about clean meat. He doesn't take trophies, which doesn't make sense because look here. That seems like trophies to me.
Yeah, I'd call those hunting trophies.
He's finishing up his degree. He has sciatica. He buys and sells online, and he's finishing up his degree.
Yeah. I think what he means by trophies is probably the fact that it's only the bones that he used the rest of the animal.
Okay. We got about 9 minutes left. We'll do 1 or 2 more. That was Granny. Did we do this one? What is this?
Nope, that's a new one.
Okay. I'm going to figure out which one this is while you guys are guessing.
Okay, the rug's fairly expensive. Not many people have an Oriental rug unless it's real Oriental.
Yeah, and again, it's a pretty large open room, so it's a good sized home.
Crown molding, fireplace. Definitely a house. Or most likely.
Yep, if we could zoom in on what's on the coffee table there.
Sure.
Looks like a fairly expensive coffee table.
Is that a Green Bay Packers logo on that cup?
Yes, it is.
Oh, look at that.
Or now,
hey.
wait a minute, because that Green Bay logo also, there's at least 2 colleges that use it, and a shit ton of high schools, and a butt ton of junior highs, middle school.
Yeah, Georgia Bulldogs logo looks very similar to the Green Bay Packers logo.
Bag of M&Ms, junk food.
The dark chocolate M&Ms.
Right.
I love those.
Right.
Yep.
What is? Okay. Let's zoom out a little. Fireplace. It is
I
definitely.
can't really tell what it is that's on that plate, though.
It's definitely a mortgage. It's definitely their mortgage. They own it outright or mortgage. It's not a rental. There's something on TV. Is that the Teletubbies?
Can't really see it.
The Teletubbies.
See, that end table looks fairly high end. The bookcase, that looks like it's fairly expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and from what I
definitely
can
over
see out the
$100,000
window, I
a
think
year.
this is a second story.
Wait, how do you know that? How can you tell that?
I don't know. It doesn't look like the ground floor. It doesn't look like you're seeing the ground.
Is that like an
Oh
old
no shit! Look out
student,
the window. This is not ground floor,
chair
is it?
and-
Because that's like that's a building down there.
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's a table.
Oh damn it! You just gave yourself away, Kelly. Damn it!
Yeah, that's a patio table.
She just
Okay.
totally outed herself. All right, so now we know who it is. So still keep guessing.
It's
Okay,
it's
what's
kinda
on the
like,
shelf next to the fireplace there?
Yeah.
The shelf next to the fireplace.
Right
Oh,
up
on the
here.
bookshelf
Yeah.
up here.
Are those Russian
Books.
stacking dolls?
Yes, those are Matryoshka dolls. I picked those up when I was
Purple.
in Russia.
Jesus, that's awesome. I would not have caught that. Oh, did you visit Eastern Europe?
I went to Russia on a mission trip. Yes.
That is awesome. That was a good catch. Holy crap. The stacking dolls. What else? That's all family members. I know you have 3 grandkids, correct?
Five.
5. See, I didn't even know that. So you got a huge family. My OCD would cause me to go over and fix this bitch right here.
I fix that so often and it doesn't do any good. It's crooked again the next day.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that means you might be in a
I saw-
seismologically. Oh, you said you're in Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not seismologically active. So
No,
how
it's
does that
not.
keep
I don't-
shifting? Then you might be built on something. Have you ever had to get your foundation fixed?
No, the house is fairly new.
Do you have a freight train nearby?
We live very close to the airport. We have a lot of jets flying.
Okay, there you go.
There's military jets that sometimes fly very close to the house.
The vibration from the jets can be shaking your paintings a bit.
And I know where the jets are coming from. Fort Gordon, Georgia.
Do you
I
have
would
the
almost or
wire?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Is there like a wire on the back of the picture, or is it to where you have that metal clasp?
It's
that
got to
can,
be the
like, hang
wire
on?
because if it keeps going lopsided like that, it's got to be the wire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a wire.
Good.
Yeah,
So
we
was
had
that
the
an
same thing
expensive
just
Oriental
because we had
rug?
a freight train at the end of the block. So that over the course of several weeks, the paintings would start to tilt.
So is that a real Oriental rug? An
Yes,
expensive-
it is.
Yeah.
That is a wool Oriental rug.
So it wasn't
Oh,
a cheap thing you buy at
It's
home.
between 10 and 14,000. It's over 10,000.
Yeah.
What's it worth? This is where you say I decline to answer, but I think it's over $10,000 worth. of
I don't
rug.
remember what we paid for the rug, but no, I don't think we paid that much for it.
At least 6, if it's a real Oriental rug. And that is
I don't
that
remember.
fireplace works for sure. And I can't
It
see
does,
outside.
but we converted it to a gas fireplace.
Oh, so you closed off the flue, and it doesn't.
No, the flue is open because we use it as a gas fireplace. It's just that the log inside
Oh, you still
it just
actually have
burns. It burns gas. Yeah.
Wait, you were on a mission trip to
Russia. Mhm.
and this was when you were still a believer, of course.
Right.
And I can't. You were not a Jehovah's Witness like
No.
Notjaw and Telltale. You
No.
were what kind of witness? What kind of missionary were you? You weren't Mormon like Aaron.
No.
What kind of
The
missionary
church-
were you?
Well, I went on several missionary trips. I was the church I went to with the Russia trip. It was actually a couple of different churches, but it was a non-denominational church. It was a Calvinist church. There were a couple of Baptist churches that joined us as well.
So did you get any converts?
We really weren't proselytizing. We were visiting orphanages, and we told stories to the kids at the orphanages. And there's a church in Russia that we kind of adopted as a sister church and looked into what their needs were. And so we weren't out on the streets preaching.
You guys are missing so much. Tobin, you're fired, man. Someone else do the live chat. And Hack said fracking was the cause of the picture.
I was
fun.
actually just reading.
Oh yeah, all right.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I was
that's
trying
alright.
to catch up on that. And,
Shit. what else?
X-Hacked gets a point for saying that this was someone who does atheist live streams.
That's good. And
Well, where did he get that from?
He probably
I'm
just
curious.
knows you personally. He follows your channel, probably.
Okay.
He has
I
some
was
back
just wondering if
knowledge.
there's something in the picture. Oh, you know what?
What? What gave it away?
The first two videos that I made, I did from a rocking chair in front of that fireplace.
You think that was it? I
That's
remember those.
Possible.
I remember those.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But then the acoustics in that room are not good. So then I moved to the room that I now use as studio.
Hardwood floors. Even with the
Mhm.
rug, it's bad acoustics. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So last one. We'll call it a night. Oh, we got to do plugs, and we still have to talk about something else. I'll get to it. Let's see.
And Truth Tech said to put counterweights behind the picture frames, like some coins on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Well, this is
Oh, man,
obviously
I'm
a
gonna-
YouTuber.
For somebody who does
Yeah.
live streams.
Yep. Green screen.
Oh, is that?
Oh,
a
Jim,
I could
this
already
is
make a
yours.
guess.
Yeah, Jim, this is yours with the frisbee golf net.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm so sorry. What else can you get? How old am I? You guys never even guessed how old
Oh,
I
you're
am.
25. That's the age
Shut
group
the
that plays
fuck
frisbee
up.
golf. Nobody your age
52.
would play.
You don't say the F word.
No, I thought you were like
you can-
36 or 37.
Okay, that's very generous, but that's not even close to accurate.
Well, you already said you're retired, so you're obviously
Yes.
over 50.
Yeah, well, let's think about that. If you're retired military, the youngest you
Oh,
can
yeah.
be is what?
40.
37. 37. If you came in at 17 with parental permission, the youngest you could be when you retire out of the military is 37. And that's at 20 years. I did 21 years, and I went in when I was 22 instead of 18.
Mhm.
And I'm between Matt Dillhoney and Arn Raw. If you know their
Okay,
ages,
yeah.
you know how old
Well,
I
that's
am.
it. I figured with the military retirement, it was about 20 years, and I thought you had like gone in right out of high school, really.
Yeah, I'm 54.
Mhm.
And this
Wow.
was taken just a couple days ago, and we just took down the tree, and I got that and that never gets used behind the basket, except my youngest daughter's using it a lot now, the actual treadmill. And this is all the stuff that was placed around the house, and it's
Yep.
getting set up to go back in storage.
Hardwood
And-
floor.
Yeah, fake,
Mhm.
but it was still $9,000 because we did the whole house with it.
Mm.
I worked for the 2020 census, and I made 30 extra grand that year, and so we put
Wow.
9 of it into floors because we have we have 3 dogs, 3 cats, and 17 koi. So you can imagine the stains on the carpet before this.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, one job I was on, they wanted me to put linoleum down over a hardwood floor.
Oh,
And
what a-
I couldn't do that. Well, before I went in there, I went and I cut out as much as I could and replaced it with OSB. And yeah, I harvested a couple hundred square feet of 3/4 inch oak.
Wow.
I was not going to just cover that shit up.
that was shrewd. That was a good way to reclaim.
Go Green Bay.
Oh, so let's see.
This
If I
is our
didn't
Green
know
Bay
me,
Packers ring.
Very
if I
good.
didn't know me, there's definitely disc golf all over the place. So, but
Oh,
this game
wow.
means I have a family. Means it's not just me and my wife. That's a family.
game
game
is
right
that?
there.
I
I don't even know. It's life.
I know that
It's life.
laptop too. You use that one quite a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
that would have
recognize
been
all those
yes,
stickers on that
because
laptop.
there's Neil the 604 atheist right
Uh-huh.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
And then there's my disc golf caddy, and then outside it's no snow. It's just
Yeah, the
green
frisbee golf
leaves.
net was just too
So
much of
it's
a giveaway. If you'd left that out, it might have kept us guessing a bit longer.
That's why I put this one up. I knew. And then look over here, even worse. There's the hat I always wear. There's my purse with my pistol in it. And you can see how many dogs I own when I take them for a walk.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Yep. All right. So that's that. And now what do we hold on? We are here. And I had some before final thoughts, I will say that I hope, and Tobin, hit me up check the live chat, make sure we caught everyone's guesses while I'm talking. All
Yeah,
right.
Ox
So
just showed up.
Oh, Ox, yeah. I hope this becomes a habit. I want to do more of this. It's so fun, and I think, everyone thinks Sherlock. I read Doyle all through my teen years and to now, and I've watched the Benedict Cumberbatch version. I've read I've seen the Johnny Lee Miller version, which I think is the best. If you guys haven't seen Elementary, Lucy Liu is Watson. That's fucking awesome. Lucy Liu, she's an actual martial artist. So when they do the fighting scenes, she doesn't need a choreographer. She's on top of that.
Anyone that I watch their live streams regularly, I play this game all the time. I'm looking at the stuff in the background.
Awesome. You are. Yeah, so am I. I don't think many people are. I think people just dismiss it. And this will
Well,
focus.
it's
I
actually
think-
something that I've cautioned people with newer channels about, that there is a lot of stuff you can often pick up somebody's location, a lot of times even down to their city, based on the stuff in their background.
dead giveaways that will dox yourself without even realizing it. Yeah. I think this ties into atheism better than you think, because
Yeah.
abductive reasoning, if you're good at it, you're going to be good at inductive reasoning and deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
And if you're good at deductive reasoning, you're going to be good at just logic itself. I'm not saying you're going to come out a philosopher. You're not going to be Graham Opie or Oppie, however you pronounce his name, or who's
Well,
who's the
there was
kid
one
that-
person I was watching when they still had less than 100 subscribers. And I warned him that I knew what city he was in, or fairly narrow range, because of a stack of pizza boxes in the background. And that pizza place only existed in 3 cities in Ohio.
Oh, well.
I was thinking Tom Jump or even Steve McRae. I say what you will about him, but the guy knows his philosophy. So those type, it's not, you're not going to be at that level. You're not going to know philosophy from this, but it's going to get you in tune with being able to be more observant. And me personally, here's how unobservant I am on a regular everyday basis. I went to go fill up my car at the gas station. This was it was before the holidays. I was filling up my car and I pulled up in front of a black pickup truck, and I noticed it had Marine Corps license plates. I noticed it was disabled vet, and I didn't even recognize the license plate number. And I was like, oh, another Marine. I probably need to say something to him. And I was filling up, and I noticed it was a woman instead of a man. That's probably maybe the wife, maybe not. Can't be too sure. So I'm filling up, and she, while I'm filling up, I got it on autofill, so I don't have to like pump. And she said, "Sir, do you have a napkin I can borrow?" And I said, "Sure." And I just saw her in my peripherals, and I went to go for napkins. And I was just like so eager to help somebody. It was my damn wife, and that was her pickup truck. And I totally, she was like, "You're fucking not serious.
You don't
right now."
recognize your own vehicle.
Oh God,
Oh,
she was
wow.
filling up at the same time, and I felt like such an asshole. That's how unobservant I am on a day-to-day. But when you focus it, when you turn it on, I think I'm pretty good. I think most people can be way better than they think they can be.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
see, that's
caution
like-
people to think that they are good at it, because even we are like on a spectrum. At times we're like with it, and then other times, we can be distracted by focusing on a different thought.
Yeah, I can't do it with people. I can only do it when I've got more or less a static image to look at and focus on.
Yeah. All right. Final thoughts and plugs. We'll go backwards. We'll start with Bill Cluck.
Oh, this has been fantastic. I've heard about abductive reasoning, but I really didn't know what it meant. And again, Atheist Christian Book Club, we're going to be having one in February. Check out some of our past. We had Tim McGrew, who's out of Michigan, actually, a professor up there, and a brilliant guy. And I think that's up now. So, check that out.
Purple rhymes with orange.
I just do my casual chats Wednesdays at noon, Thursdays at 10 p.m. Central. And I'll be on with the shows in about 2 hours here.
Awesome. I'll try to catch that. Godless Granny.
This was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. I do a live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I usually do one produced video every week, and I'll have one coming out in the next 24 hours.
Tobin Teppelman.
Dude, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for the invite. And I make music. I like to make videos, and just trying to play around with camera angles and things like that. I don't know. I'm just having fun with making videos, and come listen. It's just it's been a project I've been working on for a while.
Remind me to add you to my to the description section. I don't have you in there. Everyone else, your channels are in there. So everyone go to the description section and There is I'm going to be on Student Dr. Ben on the Student Dr. Ben show on the 15th. We're going to talk about science claims in the Quran. So that'll be fun. And then
That sounds interesting. Yeah.
yeah. And then what is this?
I like Germany in the side chat said, I used to think all atheists were intelligent and reasonable when I first became an atheist. It's like, no, we're just people, run the same range.
Yep. But this is how we hone maybe some aspect of our reasoning skills. It might be some obscure or arcane or vestigial, but we're going to hone this abductive reasoning.
Yeah.
And I think
Actually,
it might help.
Studying cryptids actually primed me to questioning religion.
I can see how that's true. Explain cryptids to everyone.
Cryptids are creatures like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster that they may exist, but nobody has any physical evidence. And when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with lake monsters. And I realized at one point I had 22 books on the Loch Ness Monster. But when I went through them all, they were all based on the same 3 sightings. So it was the same 3 stories being told over and over by different people.
Oh, by the way, Jim, I'm going to be, James and I are going to be at the New Mexico Baptist Evangelical Association March 1st. So that should be really fun. And he wants to talk about fine tuning. And actually, that's a good illustration. I don't know if that would be inductive or deductive, but fine tuning is probably the strongest argument that Christians have.
It's absolutely
that points toward God.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
It is
Type of reasoning.
well, no, it's a big giant question mark for me because the only response to the fine tuning argument that we as atheists have, and it's admittedly very weak. It's the weak anthropic principle, and I admit that's why the fine tuning argument is super. If I were a Christian, I would be pushing the fine tuning argument like constantly. That's the only thing they really can push that has any leverage.
Yeah. And, for those who don't know, the fine tuning says that the constants, like the expansion rate of the universe, the
gravity,
mass of the electron,
the strong and weak, the electromagnetic force,
the cosmological constant has to be fine tuned 10 to the 120th. I mean, it's just amazing. And I was watching an atheist that admitted that these parameters do seem to be finely tuned for life. So,
but how could you tell the difference between something that is finely tuned and a part of a natural process? To me, the fine tuning is like one that is not very convincing to me.
Well, and something people don't get about statistics is it's a matter of, the things that are extremely rare will occur occasionally.
That's only
so on a system that's virtually infinite size, giving an infinite number of tries, anything that is not impossible becomes inevitable.
But the singularity only had 1 try. But you and
How do you know?
Exactly.
Okay, did it only have 1 try?
Exactly.
Or, does it keep cycling over and we are just 89,000?
No, that's billion. A good point. Roger Penrose out of London says he believes in cyclical conformity, that universes can go and cycle into new universes.
And he's like, Tobin was definitely talking about multiverse, and Purple is talking definitely about the weak anthropic principle, which are good arguments against.
If the Big Bang was an expansion, there's the cyclic universe model that keeps expanding, contracting back down to 1 point, expanding again. And each time it does this, it could have a completely different set of laws of physics. So if it's done this billions of times, we're just in the incarnation that happens to be suitable for our type of life.
Yeah, Sean Carroll has a video. He's like the best atheist communicator out there, and he's a real professor or a real scholar. Well, not a scholar so much as a scientist, but his Is God a Good Theory is his YouTube thing, and at 27 minutes, he talks about the parameters that have to be precisely fine-tuned. But he said what you're saying is that he actually believes you can kind of start in the middle and go cyclical and go out into different universes. So he's agreeing with you.
This is a whole different.
But that's why I'm
it's,
thinking,
it's
is this-
interesting as hell.
Abductive, deductive. I mean, do they start with premises and work to a conclusion?
Deductive starts with is a pure logical. You can go off the Stanford Encyclopedia, of philosophy. So deductive is pure philosophy. When you get into inductive and now abductive, like what we're doing, it's not much more than educated guesses. But once you
Right,
get a
'cause
hit,
we're
once you
using
get confirmation on 2, that's what we're going to start doing on this playlist. Hopefully, definitely we're going to do this again. But once you get a hit here and a hit here, now you can make another abduction using synergy, and you can find something even deeper. And I think we just scratched the surface. This is going to be fun. But thank you guys, and I want to have you back on for the next one. We're going to schedule that. And we'll talk to you all later.
They enjoyed it.
I'm